the frog.
They definitely got that. The stream definitely got that one.
I'm so proud. I'm so happy for stream.
Welcome, stream.
Everybody. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, we do mini campaigns, we do long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Today, it's Lancer Day, y'all. We're playing some Lancer. We have had some pretty extreme sessions, so hopefully this one is a little more relaxed.
We have to roleplay like this.
Also, happy Halloween!
Every time you need to talk to Kate.
Happy Halloween!
No, wrong way. No, I don't know. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Everything's mirrored. I don't
The
understand.
second way was correct.
But we do have just a few announcements to go through that I'll get through quickly. First being we have two sponsors. We have HeroForge.com. It is the site that we use to make all these wonderful tokens that we use, but it is mainly where you can go to make some super customized miniature models, which you can get sent straight to your door for whenever the heck we can roll dice in person again. They're constantly adding new features each and every month, and I know for the month of Spooky, they didn't actually add much spooky stuff because they already have like still stuff, but they added like, I think it was Shinobi gear and a whole bunch of stuff. My brain is too full to remember it all. Just go check them out. HeroForce.com is a link posted there in chat by our lovely moderators, Tessa and Ido.
They're fighting over who gets to post the link. It's pretty great.
Our other sponsor, I go ahead and say here, possibly my favorite song in all of Epidemic Sound, which is called Get Up on That Horse.
This, by the way, is the intro song for our podcast version of this. I made sure I downloaded it.
Beautiful. But Epidemic Sound is the site that we use to get all of our royalty-free sounds and sound effects. They have a massive library of any mix, match, and genre you could ever really want. You can even sort by moods or types of films. It's just fantastic. Highly recommend go check it out. And if you use our link, you get 30 days absolutely free access to the entirety of the website. And at the end of the 30 days, if you decide that you don't want it, if you don't need it, you can cancel. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it supports us whether you keep your subscription or not. And we heckin' love you. Alright, coming up, games coming up. I can word
You
English.
dabbed so hard into the background.
Dab makes me turn invisible. Look at this.
That has to be canon. Every time that Blake
Every
goes
time
invisible, she has to
she
dab
dabs.
to get into
She has
it.
to dab to do it. That's the activation.
Anyways, on Monday, we have a Lancer one-shot at 6 p.m. MST. On Tuesday the 1st, we have our third episode of Through the Reach, a Malifaux TTRPG, where the lovely Turk Accented is still there. Somehow has not yet been killed by the party, or has not yet killed the party, one of the two. And on the 3rd, we have the finale of Locus, hosted by the lovely Geek James 513. But
The 513 is his birthday. We discovered that this morning.
Fun fact. my
Born in
cousin's family is on
2513.
14, so just do basic math and you figure out my...
That relies on us knowing that detail, which is
The fact that you don't know it hurts me more.
But why don't I pass it on over, give my lovely cast and crew here a chance to tell you who they are, who they're playing, and who they're dressed up as, in case you can't tell. We will start to my left, moving clockwise, so we'll start with James.
Well, hi there. I'm, Gandalf the Grey. I will be playing Kate today, who's gonna be addressing the roleplay with all this shit on. Not gonna lie, shit's itchy. So...
I
warning
bet
you now.
like 30, I'm gonna say half an hour before James tears it off in a fit of rage.
no. I give them still break.
I'm going till break, and then I'm gonna rip this shit Hulk style, just full on.
Yeah, I think James sounds low because he's talking through a beard that he's not used to.
It's true. Okay, I'll enunciate more. So there I was in Mordor, just getting
Anyways,
absolutely
don't
railed
sue
by
us,
two
Disney.
orcs.
Moving over
Cracking up
to
the whole
Mike.
time. I just
Yeah,
noticed that.
it's a no passing zone.
Mike.
Wow, I'm a dumbass.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey, how's it going? My name's Mike Fatum, and I am playing Set, the Daredevil test pilot, and canonically the member of the team with the largest. Never mind.
I think Peggy's bigger. All right, calm down.
I hear you dressed as.
Who am I? Who am I dressed as?
I haven't seen He-Man yet, so.
I am Cringer. I turn into the mighty Battle Cat. James is 2 years old.
This costume says otherwise, actually.
Yeah, you can buy booze in that outfit.
True.
All right, moving on over to
Should try that.
Darcy.
Hey friends, it's me, JC Darcy. I'm here playing Blake Dara, and I had to throw this costume together at the last minute because I only checked my messages yesterday. But I'm Rosie the Riveter. I'm pretty proud of it.
Pretty
To be
great.
clear, this idea was only come up with yesterday when Turk
Yeah.
said, "I'm gonna dress as Scooby-Doo."
I think the message was sent on Friday. but
Spoilers.
I was busy. It was my birthday.
No.
I don't listen to you people.
I didn't know what Kirk was until now. What the hell, man?
Shut up, James.
All right, and then over to Turk.
Hello, my name. All right. Hi. For those of you who couldn't tell, it's me, Turk or Turk Accented on Twitch and Twitter. And I'm ready to Quizmet.
Begging you.
Cracker? Thrasher? Flowery Rod? And I'm not gonna
Oh,
do this
God.
much all time.
How is this real life?
I'm very worried about you. Yeah.
And of course,
Hey, you
Oh.
should never have touched the NHB.
sorry. Are you done, Turk?
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
done. Just send me off.
In the outer space. And of course, I am Andrew, your games master for today. I am a Legionnaire. I've been, but it doesn't fit around the headset, so unfortunately. And yeah, I highly recommend that you go follow all these wonderful people on Twitter. A bunch of very talented creators doing a bunch of very cool things. And I'm just lucky to be here.
Sir Blame, yes, we did just get started. Thanks for finding us randomly. Tune in.
We have to do serious roleplay moments while looking like this.
That's
Yep.
fine.
It's gonna go great.
Doing Scooby V-neck.
I was thinking about doing sexy bartender and then realized it's 42 degrees. and it's
Unfortunately,
cold as
I
shit.
decided to wear something under this, so I can't do the even deeper V-neck than Turk effectively.
So, last time on Lancer,
Oh.
we finally recovered from being in a coma. Kismet, whose body finally stopped getting eaten alive by a nanovirus taken on willingly, woke up, and you had to deal with possibly the biggest threat known to any Lancer pilot in existence. Lawyers.
Like, yeah.
Oh, damn it. I can't be the threat. Bullshit.
You're a threat in
It's-
my book.
Wasn't until you
Aw,
got
thank
home,
you.
finding that your place had been ransacked, that the company with which you stole their property wanted their property back. Not finding it because it is currently lodged inside of Kismet's psyche, deep up in there. You got a visit from Cyan, or got a ride from Cyan. Military contact here on the planet. Let you know that there's
Yeah,
a
that's what Cyan is to us.
it's a derelict
Simpler that
ship
way.
up orbiting the planet. It's set for decommission, and if it were to simply just disappear, you know, oh, it was going to get destroyed anyways. Should, you know, 4 hapless heroes decide to make their way aboard, hijack it, and take it for their own, well, I mean, what can you do about that?
I resemble the mark hapless.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And hey, you know what was the best part about that was that we decided to go about it in the most subtle way possible.
Of course, as we do everything.
After reading the book that we do not mention, it's quite a little off the hinges. Decided
What?
to go and assault your little dropship alone, because how else are you going to get off the planet? Took out a vast majority of the security forces that were waiting for you, and then ascended up into the hangar bay. It's
I blame them for having such little HP.
how dare they be human?
Yeah, I gave them ample time to run away. I made that very clear, and then they shot me. If anything, it's in self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
We were told over and over, these are viable targets. The ethics are fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's questionable.
I've only
I see
murdered
no
people in a
problems here.
bar with a grenade, okay? I have not gone farther than that.
No, you didn't, actually.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
they
murder
all
anyone.
lived. They all
Yeah.
Oh,
lived.
sweet.
There were only a few targets actually guarding your shuttle, which were dispatched pretty quickly. Although shortly behind them was a much larger threat. The actual mech that tends to patrol the hangar bays. It stepped into the room. It fired its chest laser.
Fire and more laser.
I believe took 2 of you down to 1 HP and stripped 1 hull off of your shuttle and full on evaporated Boomer,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Jesus, it just creeps up.
which
like
is Kate's 6th or 7th replacement mech.
Yeah.
that. We
Well, if you count the
canonically...
time she died off screen.
No, wait, hold on. It was 5 mechs on screen that had blown up.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure we counted that.
I'm pretty sure it's
Living up
more
to your name there,
One
buddy.
off
everyone
screen.
else combined.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Mike's.
I've lost
what's
2.
Mike's record?
You lost 2.
I've lost, I think, 2.
All right, maybe.
You
It's
lost 1 on
close.
Convinus, and then you. When was the second time you blew up?
Well, we
I think I
all lost
blew-
1 on Thorhill.
That's
Yeah.
true. But that just
Oh, I
bumps
wasn't even
everybody's number
counting
up 1.
that. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, no,
this is
we
my
don't.
7th mech.
Don't count that, Thorhill. I want my perfect record.
No, you don't get a perfect record.
Nobody gets a
Um,
perfect record in this team. That is
Kaido has
impossible.
decided to wake up and choose violence by giving me a villain point. But there's more than one way
Bring it.
to be a villain. It doesn't have to be physical trauma.
Oh,
Mhm,
boy.
mhm. It will be though.
Emotionally
It almost certainly
scarred me,
will
Hope.
be.
Do it. You won't.
Alright, but that catches us up as you load into your shuttle, take off into the sky towards the derelict nest.
I'm regretting this cosplay so fucking much.
We knew you
This
would.
is
Yeah.
So badly.
I'm
Oh,
I'm holding to my bet of 30 minutes.
Look, I will last longer than 30 minutes just to spite you.
That's what he said.
Holy shit.
I believe Blake is currently
got a little
in
bit straighter.
the pilot's chair. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Blake is in the pilot's chair.
No, Mattis is in the pilot's chair. I'm in the cockpit as
Yeah.
well, though.
I know Mattis got out, started up the ship, opened the door, started up the ship, but
Mhm.
someone else actually
I-
had to run in past, get into the chair and pipe
I
it.
thought
Yeah,
that was me, but then Mattis
then-
took over.
Yeah, I ran over and at the end of the episode after we were sure Kate was,
But we're both up there. We're both in the
Yeah.
cockpit.
I'm in the back.
And Kate
on the mech.
is like not restrained, not like squeezed, but Beatrice is in charge of the shepherd and definitely has her like encircled
No,
in her
Kate's
hand so
not-
that she can't get away.
Kate's not going
I'm gonna
anywhere.
jiff that.
Holy shit. I swear to God. Just this fucking... Oh my...
Didn't even last 30 minutes.
hold on. The beard's still on.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
That doesn't count? Okay, great. Then I'm
No.
taking it all off.
What do I win for winning this bet? We didn't set terms. Shit.
Erections.
I'll give you a
Good to
good
be
session
right.
with Peggy. How about that?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
That was James talking to Mike. Holy shit.
What
There's a whole
I mean,
different kind of bleed.
Right?
happens at Gen Con stays at Gen Con.
So.
Oh my god, I just got that!
There you go! Why no one else reacted?
Want to know?
Oh,
Demonetized. Like, we're demonetized.
Immediately.
all the
Immediately.
time.
Mattis and Blake currently in the cockpit to descend up the rest of the atmosphere, breaking out into the void of space.
Hey Blake.
Yes, Master.
Do you know why they call it a cockpit?
Do you have a heading?
No, it was a genuine question. I have no idea.
No, I have no idea either.
Oh, then yes, my heading is set towards the ship that we were trying to steal.
Okay. Can you try something for me? Can you
Is
get
it
us
a
at full
barrel
speed?
roll?
If you want to do a quick barrel roll, I'll allow it.
Absolutely.
Can you get us up to speed and then kill the engines? Can we go in?
Oh
quiet?
yeah, totally. You want to stealth drive this shit? Absolutely.
It would be good. They're going to be looking for us, and every second we can have them working harder is a second we've got to get away.
By the way, the original meaning was literally pit where a cockfight happens, and the 1700s cockpit became the Royal Navy's term for the area where a coxswain or ship's pilot was stationed.
Coxswain.
Thank you, Google.
I also made that error once in my life.
Oxford.
I'll save you someone saying it really mean to you. Coxswain.
Oh. Well, I just love some coxswain.
That's great trivia that we've learned. Hoop, do I need to roll anything to put us in stealth mode? Oh, he took his headphones off because we're too mean.
No.
The ears.
The
Oh, he's
ears.
got the ears. Okay, the ears are important. Well, actually, I'll just Hoop. Do you need me to roll for this? I have things I can think of doing, but
What exactly are you trying to do?
cut the engines and go speed.
glide in on
we
inertia.
glide into the ship that we're stealing.
Not at all. All heavily trained pilots.
Great. Love that for me.
Okay, that done. Can we just kill all excess systems and as many lights as you can bear? I feel like I
Yeah.
need. You think she's in there? You think that bitch is in her head?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. That bitch is in her head.
Okay.
She read the book and then she started doing stuff that was nuts even for Kate. She hit you. Of course she's in there.
Yeah, she did. She did hit me. I'll be honest, I was a little bit relieved that she did that. I feel like it's been bubbling away between us, and I'm surprised that it didn't happen sooner, but there it is. It's out of the system.
Blake, at some point we need to talk about your thoughts about your friends and how true or false they are.
That sounds like a terrible conversation. Can I not?
No, you can't not.
Okay, let's put it on the back burner.
All right.
In the meantime, can we ask this lady to leave very nicely? And by very nicely, I mean with force.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're sort of the expert here, so I was hoping that you would know something about how to do that.
That I am the expert is a terrifying prospect.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's anybody else who's a high priestess of secrets hanging around in the immediate vicinity. I can ask. Would you like me to go on the Omninet and ask?
I don't think you should go on the Omninet right now. I think that would be a terrible idea.
Yes, it would.
Okay, you have a high bishop of a goddess of darkness and secrets. Darkness is more important than secrets.
Okay, cool.
We
I was gonna
also
say
have a-
lies at first, and I knew that was wrong, so I figured I'd go for secrets because I knew that was right.
Well done. You've been reading the pamphlets, and I appreciate it so much. We
You
do
put-
also have a paracausal, whatever the fuck, and we also have you, who is arguably the closest person to her, and the one person not yet touched by this goddess.
That's true.
I think it's going to take all three of us.
All right. Perfect. But I still need to know an approach vector.
Let's figure that out when we get there.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep her. I'm just gonna keep holding her hand till then.
That might help.
Oh, I was making a joke about how your robot is literally holding her in her hand, but
Oh, right.
also I could go hold her hand when I'm done piloting for sure. That sounds like a great idea.
I think she might appreciate that.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't bite me.
Look, what you two get up to in your privacy of your own bedroom.
Well, there's no privacy on this ship, so you've
Believe
requested
me, we
repeatedly.
know. All right, let's go and see what we can do.
All right, so we'll set this thing, and once I've expertly positioned the ship to glide directly into the hangar bay of the ship that we're going for, or the docking port if it's too big for the hangar bay, then we will turn around and go back.
The bay doors are all open, as if an order was left. Leave them open.
Why do you point things out like that? It makes me so nervous.
The order was left by Cyan. We knew this would happen.
Okay. Okay.
But
Remember the Harbinger.
as you do, start cutting all but the most vital of systems. That red glow pops on as the secondary lights kick in. Main lights die, the engines die. Short of life support and very occasional bursts of propulsion to keep you headed in the right direction. Everything else is off. Kismet and Blake, actually. Both of you would get a similar message from two different sources. Kismet from Jeeves, Blake from Alicia, letting you know that they've both detected a harmful Omninet presence for the ship.
Okay. We'll head back towards the hangar bay where I'm presuming this is a pretty small ship and it's like cockpit hangar bay. It's not a long
Yeah.
walk. Okay. Kismet,
Sorry, blowing up, nearly blown up the mechs and getting gripped. I think it scuffed my paint a little bit. How dare it?
are you okay?
Well, I was in a coma. Yes, I was in a coma today. Still,
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking,
Uh,
darling. Yes.
I could really use a nap, but I'd rather make sure Kate's okay. So,
All right. So, from what we know of H bitch, I know her name is Holwen. I just don't want to call. I want to call her funny names. But what we
Satisfied
know
of
of
her
her,
power.
she's some sort of combination of OmniNet shit and spiritual shit. So, how would you two like to approach this?
I'd like to talk to
We-
Kate.
Kate, how you doing?
Is Kate even conscious?
Kate's conscious.
Oh, okay. I thought that you were not at the end of that.
No,
it's really
she was
up to
just
you.
feeling guilty and was staying on the mech.
You get
not wanting to get
emergency ejected out of a exploding mech.
So she's conscious, she's just quiet.
Seems like it happened.
Babe, what you thinking over there?
Be keeping a distance.
Yes.
long time. Print out another boomer.
That's
I
true.
really like this model, and it has to be cursed. I mean,
Mhm.
I thought the boomer generation would have been the strongest, and then it turns out all it does is go boom and destroy everything, leaving nothing for the next series of generations. And I gotta make a new one.
That's a metaphor and a half right there.
We'll make you a new one, darling. Don't worry.
We can start printing it, well, as soon as we land on the other ship. I was going to say right now because we have a printer on this little ship, but
Not a schedule to.
no.
Sherry is getting really good at it and really fast with it, and you're starting to enjoy it more and more, aren't you, darling?
Sherry is kind of like propped up on top of name Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Like fine tuning a couple of things, like hanging upside down, chained to the rafters. It looks over at all of you. It's fine. Used to it by now.
See?
Also,
That's.
this thing's kind of badass. Like,
I really, really liked it when you went invisible. I thought that was really cool.
Of
I did
course,
that
you would
just
like
for
it when she
you.
went invisible.
I
Are you two flirting right now?
fuck you.
Better be careful. Your head gets too big, it won't fit in the cockpit.
Gives you all the middle finger and goes back to.
We love you and we're grateful for everything you do to keep us alive.
Like my mech, which has a lot of room for extra big head spaces.
I'm glad you hit that one because I was going to get there.
Mhm.
Hey, are you okay, darling? You had a
Yeah.
moment there. You had a series of moments. Are you okay now?
I think so. Right.
Are you
Do I hear anyone in my
hearing?
head? DM?
What?
Is there a voice in my head still? Being
No more than usual.
no more than usual, okay. No, just the only voice I hear in my head is just my own.
Okay, well that's good. That's good, right?
Could be.
Yeah. You know, it's good, but horrendously quiet. Don't know how you all only have one voice in your heads.
I mean, to be fair, I have a few, but like they're all just various iterations of make things go boom, but with several different, attitudes with it.
Yeah, no, that makes 100% sense.
We asked
Oh,
because it feels like maybe you weren't alone in there for a while. That just has a theory.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty strong.
I
And if she's still there, we'd
she's
like to
not
ask her
there
to
anymore.
leave. That's good.
I can't feel her presence.
Okay.
is she? And this question is to Blake. Is she particularly good at hiding?
It's not really her MO, no. She's very much the opposite.
All right.
That's been my understanding of it. But I might be starting to rethink some things, ask some questions. So maybe what I know isn't the full story.
Okay. That's good to hear and terrifying.
More the
All
latter.
right. So, how would we check? Kismet, you got any good ideas on how we could at least check if the OmniNet part of HE Baby is in there?
But yeah, no, of course. That's gonna be a whole series of things.
Too easy.
You're gonna get in my head?
No.
boy.
No.
That's
You
just
don't
fire and
have.
destruction. concept.
You don't have a neural net uplink directly into your cortex. Like she's not in your head. I'm guessing she probably hacked into your communications because you were absolute static at the time I was out my little nap.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
you've been napping a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, well, deadly bioweapon reconstruction tools and
One
a hustle.
paracausal
know.
problem at a time,
I
please.
touched it. I'm aware.
Enter a
fucking
ticket.
what?
We'll get to you. It might come in handy at this point, darling.
We should probably just have a conversation at some point about what is on the touch and do not touch list when it comes to paracausality.
It's a very short do touch list. Very short.
This isn't one.
Mm.
Alicia
It's
was
just me.
manifest through the hologram projector.
Hello, darling.
Well, it does not have any physical connection to the Omni now. That's not a problem.
True.
Got it.
Oh, are you gonna
Take
go
a
in my
look.
head?
If you think it'll help.
Oh, it's just unbridled ADHD. I am so not sorry.
Well, that means I should be able to navigate it okay as long as I can follow the thread.
I
Spent
don't want to
close
risk you
to-
getting contaminated, Alicia. I don't want to risk any infection there.
I spent close to 100 cycles locked away with all of the code flowing through that book. I believe I'll be fine.
So you're already corrupted, is what we're saying.
No. Gotta let that peacock fly.
Would you be
Can
okay,
you-
Alicia, with Jeeves monitoring you? Kismet, is that something that you'll allow?
But sure, if Jeeves is actually operational, he was still kind of rebuilding.
Cyrus? Dream?
Compiling.
The rest of my menagerie of friends, absolutely.
I would never use such a word, darling.
Dream would
I'd use the
also
friends word.
a figure almost childlike, but much more lanky. Very blank figure. Very nothing feature. Manifest. A very professional, tired. Jeeves might be down, but I'm available. The first
All
time
right.
you've needed me for anything. Thoughts?
All right, now hold on. You're the one who didn't want to, come and ride on with the mag. You've been playing defense.
Of course.
Nice to be needed every once in a while, though, isn't it, darling?
I need Dream. Always need
Well,
Dream.
we all need
They
a
know
dream,
that.
don't we?
No, silence your mouth parts, human.
I'm sorry. I just can't get the perfection of ones and zeros that you have.
I think it's only ones and zeros.
Is there a 2 in there?
Oh, there's like a 5.
My
Maybe even
God.
a 10.
10 is just
Was
a
it
1
three?
and 0.
There was also a 3.
Yes, Dream can be your link between Alicia, you all, giving you at least a way to monitor what's happening.
I mean, Alicia, can you take us in with you?
Not without potentially destroying you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend it. Comas are great for your under eye bags, but not so good for the rest of your bodily functions.
They're great for your under eye bags. What's going on with your eyes?
I am lawless.
Can we try and get rid of this bitch then, please?
Yes,
Every second she's here, it's making me
absolutely.
more and more nervous.
Like you would get a private communication from Alicia. You do have ability still, letting you know that it could work.
At what risk?
Huh?
Out loud. I could go in. If everyone would be okay with that.
The brain scrambling part?
Yeah.
Apparently, no. Apparently, there won't be any brain scrambling.
We just talked about the
Okay.
brain scrambling. How is there no brain scrambling now?
Did the rules
Because-
change suddenly?
Blake and
Well, the
myself
rules-
spent a lot of time with Brain Scramble together. Unscrambled in such a way that forcibly push Blake's mind into yup.
Forcibly is not a word I like in most circumstances.
I'm
Sounds
okay
hot.
with doing it, for the record. If it means I can help Kate, if it means I can land a blow against Holwyn, then I'm okay with it.
Okay, so question that I have to ask because because it's got to be asked. Kate, how welcoming do you think your mind is to Blake right now?
Being welcoming, I guess. I don't know. I've never had someone else in my head.
I'm just asking because I don't know if you see the black eye, but that was your
No, it was
That
a
was
good
your hand.
punch.
That better?
Not well. I mean, it was a good punch. I mean, it was for the right reason.
I think that's highly debatable.
Are you debating on the side that it was for the right reasons?
If I wanted to have the debate, which I don't because time is of the essence, I would probably debate that there's multiple instances in the past in which I didn't get punched that I probably did deserve it. And I have my call sign for a reason.
All right. We're all showing lots of great emotional growth. Okay, so as long as we're sure that Kate's particular brand of brain demons aren't going to rip Blake limb from limb, then,
That's strong.
and if Alicia is sure you're not going to be brain scrambled, because, you know, I was going to make scrambled eggs for breakfast tomorrow, and it would really put me off that if you had your brain scrambled.
I would hate for that to happen to you, darling. We
Yeah.
have to prioritize here, don't we?
We do.
Alicia says no scrambling. Minimal scrambling. A light
Mi-
bake at best.
I'm gonna make
be
an over easy
fine.
joke. I'm gonna figure out how to make an over easy joke here,
All right.
and it's gonna be sexual, but you're gonna have to give me a few minutes. In the meantime,
You can flip
should
me
we?
over
I hear that
easy.
that's a thing that happens. Yes. I'm going to go into my friend's brain now.
Sounds good.
It's
Let us
That's
know
a
how it
weird
goes.
sentence.
Well, you've
What?
always wanted Blake inside you.
No.
why don't we get them both in chairs?
That's a great idea. Should we wait to do this until we're on the other ship?
No.
No, I don't want to take this on board.
Okay. Well, then I guess
Boy.
that will put me in charge
Only-
of getting us on the other ship and lugging your unconscious bodies onto the other ship.
No. We'll put them in chairs and then have the giant robots do that. Like you forget, we have giant robots.
I do forget.
I don't
we
have
giant
any
robots.
giant robots.
Up in the
We will
We're gonna
get-
make you-
just
We're gonna
hear,
make you another one, sweetie.
You hear Sharia yell down. They have names.
I
They
was speaking in a
used to.
general sense.
It was people
Jeez.
in it.
I love that.
Get off my
Robot.
dick!
But we've
How
been trying so
long-
hard to get on. Never.
I was
I'm
in a coma
just-
today.
I
Trying
was
to brush
frozen
past this.
today.
How long until we arrive at the new ship?
It's just an
Posting
orbit, I can't
pace,
imagine.
Like 15 minutes.
I mean, I put
At
us
least-
in for a slow income approach because I didn't want us to crash into the docking bay at high speed and then possibly come out the other side.
Incredibly valid.
So yeah,
That would've been
15,
cool.
15, 20 minutes.
Alicia, is this a wibbly wobbly paracausal thing where it's gonna feel like a year in there and it's 2 minutes out here? How long do you think it's gonna take?
Feels like considerably longer amount of time inside.
I hate that. I hate paracausal shit. Okay.
I pat Kismet on the shoulder and say, "She doesn't mean it, buddy."
Fine.
Okay, give me a fucking chair. Let's go.
Speaks. But both Blake and Kate roll a d20 plus your grade.
Where's my grit?
Half your level.
There it is. It's on the sheet. I want to use it properly. It was nearly a 19. And then it was a 9.
Time to a 10.
You got James.
All right, I did the ADHD thing and just zoned the fuck out.
For you to get against
Repeat-
character.
Roll your
Repeat
grit.
that.
Roll your grit, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
D20
D20 plus
your
3. Christ. 6.
Plus 3.
No, that was with the plus 3. I rolled a 3.
That might
you
be
know
good
how-
for me. Or it might
You
be
know how
bad.
we said brains were getting scrambled? Brains are getting scrambled.
Yeah, given
Brains are getting hard boiled.
This is gonna hurt Kate a lot, but it's
Oh,
nothing you can't
boy.
recover from.
This is gonna hurt Kate a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. I don't know how that phrase
It's
would
not
go.
gonna hurt you at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Kate,
I sit down in the chair as I hear that and just go, well, thank God I'm a masochist. Let's do this.
I consented to this. Awful. Awful thing.
you were both
Mm.
technically at 0 HP for the. Is your bodies, for all intents and purposes, would be considered.
Again?
Oh,
God, it's like the third time in this game.
Can I just make sure before we go wherever it is we're going on this wonderful paracausal journey, I've got Mattis's hand in one hand and Kismet's in the other.
Absolutely.
Man, I just gotta fly the ship.
Well, I
No,
wouldn't
it's
know
on
when he drops my
autopilot.
hand, will I?
You also
It's only gonna
have,
take 2 minutes.
Astrid gladly go and fly the ship.
I pull out a 3D printer and 3D print a hand that looks like mine. Just the hand.
Okay. With Dream's assistance, Alicia will pull both of you from your conscious bodies to one OmniNet space. Tapping into Kate's subconscious mind, that little bit where that intrusive virus was found. Which, for just a few moments, hurts like a bitch. But then it's nothing. No pain, no coldness. Look. The two of you are very slowly and gently lowered. Your feet hit something solid. The moment they do, like waves on the top of a water puddle, it just ripples. Alicia standing there with you. Same pristine business corporate attire.
We've got to get her a makeover.
As that ripple extends further and further, it starts to create a scene around you, morphing into landscape, into trees, into rocks, into mountains that go in the distance. Even creatures manifest. All of it just a little too angular, too symmetrical, too perfect. Everything is almost crystalline.
Is it familiar looking terrain or is it totally alien?
It would be one of the landscapes that it took so much comfort in the but stored it or perfected.
Not
Really?
what I was expecting.
No, absolutely not.
This isn't your mind as a whole, just the parts. Oh,
This is the dangerous part?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, what's in the rest of my head?
It's a
Why
lot
is
of
it so
violence.
safe?
A lot of violence.
Also, probably porn.
There's a considerable amount non-compliant material in parts of your brain.
There's a
yes.
lot of overlap between violence and sex. I'm aware.
I don't know. Some of that material is pretty compliant.
It's all consensual, and that's all that matters.
In almost a mockery, which you had seen that one night in the greenhouse, where the manifestation of Caradwin
Bitch.
strolled through the trees, letting the darkness cascade off, covering the forest. See a similar cascade of light, reflecting off the crystals in every color and every direction. That cascade slowly saunters its way out of the forest. Gradually.
As impossible as it is, I feel like I'm trying to hide from it. Like, if I have a cloak or a cowl of any kind, I'm trying to pull it up around me and just shroud myself in shadow.
You see, would just move.
Thank you.
This is your mind. Respond to you.
But if I think of anything, like it'll appear kind of way, or
Not exactly. Mm, If
Oh.
you were to disturb things, it might not try to kill you, but it might try to kill you.
okay. Go for a walk then.
Look behind you.
Explore the space. This will be fun.
Walk across the water, eventually hitting land, which feels smooth. Little slick. Stand on. That soft crunch of dirt and grass. Every blade of grass that you do step on just cracks, crumbles, your footfalls.
Ooh, that's nice, and I just start stomping.
That ripple again extends out. That's cloak washing over the forest, lights, affection, stops. Trees all kind of scoot to the side. A tall figure. From your perspective, close to 10-ish feet. Wearing pure white veil, drapes down the front, all the way down the back, leaving a long train behind it. Walks towards you, staring very curiously. Okay.
I turn behind me, like, tall and like this is what she looks like. I turn back and I go, "You fuckery."
Adorable.
Thank you. I try to be.
You brought friends. What can I do for you?
Can you
And
get out of my
indicate
head?
like we're doing like a. Well, we haven't discussed this. Yeah, and both at the same time, they can get the fuck out.
I don't think I will. Your friend needs?
saying that to Kate?
Mostly to
To me.
you. But about Kate.
No, she doesn't.
It's Kate's ever tell you that it felt empty. Something was
I don't think I have heard her say that. Have I?
Oh, because you're with Kismet.
I will. I think my brain will immediately reject it, but I'll turn to Kate and say, "Is that true?"
The goddess of lies. Telling the truth.
There is no goddess of lies, darling.
Okay, well, whatever the fuck. She's the dominion over a fuckery. She's telling the truth. Alright, Dad's not looking anymore. We can say whatever the fuck we want without getting in trouble.
No, we can still get in trouble.
What have we ever
Ah.
said that we should have got in trouble for that we didn't? You cannot get in trouble with her.
That's not true.
mean,
There
there's
was
some-
one sentence I've said on stream that I did get in trouble for, but I regret it, and I won't say it ever again.
Okay, that's good. I don't want to know what it was.
Character growth.
More like James doesn't like fucking with the TOS that hard, and does not need to find out what Twitch's hand feels like.
Oh, I'm gonna clap into my microphone so everyone on. Oh, he's back. Never mind. So I could find this and edit it out on the podcast easier, but oh well.
Good.
All right. Sorry, everyone listening.
yes.
Cover your ears for a second.
That was nothing. Nobody heard anything.
Well, oh well.
3, 2, 1.
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
noise.
Riverside
Show
is
mine.
picking up.
Silence.
Anyways,
I Discord edited it out, but I don't think
That's
Riverside
true.
will, so it's okay.
Riverside has very sensitive mics. Or at least less
So-
filters.
I sent you and asked if that was true, and you said,
Right.
I think I've almost forgotten Holwyn now. How long was that? Why didn't you talk to me?
Here. How can I talk to you if you're not here?
I'm always here.
You're not, though. You're with Kismet. Kismet for the last week.
I mean, he was.
I'm not saying that it was wrong to take care of him. I care about Kismet a lot.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Don't be. It's not your fault.
It sounds an awful lot like it is.
A lot of it's on me for even letting this bitch get close.
I'm gonna brush past that one. What? How? Why do you feel empty?
Touched the thing, and something went away. And I wasn't sure. And reading the book made that emptiness go away, for at least filled partially. I'm tired of losing things.
Darling. Okay. I'll turn back to Holwyn. Okay, what did you take from her?
didn't take anything. I offered to help.
What did those two disciples of yours take?
I have no control over them.
You know what they did, though.
Did I ask them?
What effect would that have on Kismet?
The honest answer. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we'll find out ourselves. Who are they? What are they? And why did you have them under your control?
No control. I have for freedom.
Hmm.
They were trapped, stuck in an endless cycle in a dying vessel. They were driving themselves back.
That seems to be exactly where they were when we found them. So what did you do for them exactly?
I opened their cage.
Uh,
Imagine being stuck in a box smaller than your mind would even, or should even, be able to fit for an endless period of time. Incalculable amount of time. And then someone comes, opens the box.
sounds terrifying.
Short one.
So you set them free and gave them no further guidance. Gave them no preparation in how to deal with a world of which they were completely unaware. It sounds more like a punishment than freedom.
You would have to ask them.
Oh, I'm going to, believe me. But we'll do it without you hanging around, if that's all right. I think it's absolutely time that you saw yourself out.
That would be impossible. I'm never.
No, you're not. You're not in my head. You're not in my heart. So you're not everywhere. And you never will be.
But who is?
None of your business.
My sister.
Yes?
Really? Then I invite her. I'll say hello. In fact, if she appears in this moment, I will leave, never bother you again.
You know full well she won't. She's smarter than that.
Although it
Or-
would be hilarious if Felicia made herself look like look like Sarah would have showed up right now.
Or has she just abandoned?
Hmm. Didn't work on me the first time. It won't work on me again.
There's nothing for me to work. Just for you to eventually.
Keep praying, darling. Keep praying.
I helped. It.
You nearly got Kate killed. Kate's a better pilot than what we just saw. We're blaming you for that.
Not my fault that you're so restrained.
It's never our intention.
Yet.
At least we'll learn and we'll change and we'll grow and we'll support our friend and do what's best for her. Everybody knows you're only doing what's best for you.
You don't know anything about me. You only know what my sister has told.
Then enlighten me.
I am freedom.
I said that already.
The chaos that you all love to sow so very much. My sister is order. Quiet. Shadows. Which one
Sounds
of
like
us?
I've got the right of it then. It does sound like I'm correct.
Is that really what you've all done?
They are not of the church. It's not on them to be beholden to our laws or our ways.
Neither was Price.
And you killed him all the same, eh?
I set him
Free, yes. I'm sensing a pattern. Your definition of freedom is not something that any of us are interested in.
yet.
Yet. When we all decide we want to die, we'll come find you.
I think if that moment comes, I'll find you.
We accept that you'll be leaving then? You can come back and find us another day.
Maybe. But I'm taking a souvenir.
Can I try some real bullshit?
Yes, please.
I thought you might respond that way.
Not bullshit.
Can I try? Can I try my bond power on a goddess?
Ooh.
Can I read a goddess? What does she fear right now? And except this may not be a straight answer, because I'm trying to read a fucking goddess.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
Or I could close boundary, one of the two. I'll just roll this one right here. It's a 13.
Would you like to push the roll?
Yep. All right.
You also, sorry, before you do that, you were all given a floating fate point from Tessa. You could certainly.
Okay. Let me try that then. Is everybody good with me trying that?
Yes, please.
That's cocked as hell. It was a fucking 13 again.
So, with that in mind, would you like to push the roll?
Remind me what happens when I push it. Something bad happens either way.
So, I believe you take stress, and it becomes a heroic roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Come on, baby. It's a 6.
Send you a message.
Oh, fun!
Secrets are no fun.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Typing. Oh, I fucking hate that. Wow. Fuck, I hate that a lot. Cool. Okay, I didn't get anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news, guys. Apparently my headshots I sent out to the group didn't land well.
Not a single callback. Cool. I think that will, like, taking stress with that'll rattle me quite a bit. I'll just kind of step back, lean on Alicia and Kate a little bit.
I'd be happy to leave. Clearly, I'm not wanted. But I am taking a souvenir.
Oh, god damn it.
No clue.
A souvenir.
Yes.
So you wanna explain for the class?
Which part of that is confusing?
What exactly are you taking away from me?
Who said I was taking
What's
anything
one
from
more
you?
thing then? What are you taking away from Blake? Alicia.
He just straight looks at Alicia.
Oh, sweetie. That ain't gonna happen.
I don't think you have any say in this.
You're in my mind.
With as much influence as I have here, that is more in my domain than yours.
That doesn't have to be true, Kate. You can fight it.
I wanted to test this theory out. I'm gonna think really hard about Boomer. Can I summon my own mech in my head?
Roll a d20, please.
10.
Would you like to push the roll?
Yes.
Take a point of stress.
17.
Well, it's difficult to break through that crystal veneer. Covers everything here. There are cracks that are starting to spread under your feet. Start small at first, but very quickly starts to spider web out. It just turns towards the two of you. Puts both hands up. It'll be okay.
No,
That ain't gonna happen.
we need you,
My head.
Alicia.
Promise you. Be okay.
Oh.
It turns back. Oh, then. I accept. Just have to let them go first. From under that veil, this wide smile. They can go once we've had a chance to discuss this all. A nice long chat between us. Okay, those spider webs are now starting to crack. Little pieces of that crystal flooring are falling away under you. And something very, very large is shooting its way up towards the floor under you.
I'm getting
What do you like to do?
as I feel like the ground almost breaking beneath me, I just sigh, and it's like something ticks. It just, the exhausted demeanor just, like, goes away. It's just Kate in full anger as, like, the ground, like, physically cracks open. I am going to jump into Boomer as soon as I summon it here.
Like a volcanic eruption, it is just liquid metal shooting up out of the ground, hitting you, forming into plates, into missiles, into weapons. You're less piloting Boomer as more you are.
Okay.
She immediately just starts to step back. One hand just reaches towards Alicia, who is not fighting, just grabs a hold of her visage and starts pulling her back with her into the floor.
Now, we're gonna play this one fucking missile at a time. Let her go, and I'll let you live. Or at least this fragment of you.
Meet
If
again,
not-
Kate.
Alright. I am no longer responsible for any of my fucking actions. Alright. Claw luck up, take 2 heat, fire off 4 Sharanga missiles, 2 fired at her immediately. 2 in,
Alicia, throw up a shield or something.
Hey, come on!
Actually, no. This is in Kate's
Alicia
mind.
definitely fucking knows what's about to happen.
She's making no move to defend herself, to move. Simply standing there, hands back.
Yeah, this is gonna go in a rain of fire. Alright, it's a...
Can't miss. These are auto hits.
Oh, great. Then let's just activate Divine Punishment.
It is a cacophony of explosions that just shatter trees and ground and tear chunks out of the mountainside. Every single explosion just rips away that perfect crystal veneer and exposes dirt, rock, life underneath, blowing away bits at a time until that rain of missiles finally does die down. Where Alicia and Olwyn were standing, there's nothing. Your mind is once again your own. You have the ability to leave whenever you'd like.
Where's Alicia?
Do I still feel a connection to her?
Absolutely.
That may not have achieved what you wanted it to achieve, but it was really fucking badass. Alicia's still What about her?
She's gone. Not, I have now infinite missiles because of my head.
Only
I
you
do
could
one
fight in
thing
here all the
really
time.
well.
You do several things very well, darling. Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, but blowing things up is like the best thing I have. In fact, it's a +8.
It's pretty good.
From outside of this pair, you did see a just like a pained look on Kate's face for a brief moment, but now a look of contentment. And
Okay, so
Alicia,
50% chance that means they won, and 50% chance that means that we're now looking at Holwyn in complete control of Kate's body.
you better space him just to be safe.
No.
The fucking Astrid.
Alicia
I
would
just glare at Astrid.
I hate her
manifest.
so much.
There's
Oh,
literally no reason.
I have my
None
reasons.
whatsoever.
I have my reasons.
Uh-huh.
that's ever professional, attire of Alicia just appears next to them. They'll be all
How's it
right.
going in there?
They're working through some, but it's going to be
Good. I mean,
Yeah.
figured that, but how's it actually going in there?
fun. Paladin's presence is gone. I did steal some of your virus software. I apologize.
You what?
You were working on some very dangerous things. Copied what I could and stole some of the rest.
I mean, that's not a bad thing if it helped Kate, right? Kismet?
Well, it now currently infecting Holwyn. To what degree, I don't know. But hopefully, we'll keep her preoccupied for a while.
Okay, that's very clever.
You get it all
All
back.
right.
I'm redoubling my firewalls, though. I'm not gonna make it easy for you. You asked.
I don't think that's gonna help, man. You're dealing with paracausality
I
being
know how to deal
dogs.
with paracausality.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And she stole your shit.
Jeeves let me in.
Once he is back to full capacity, I'm going to turn him into a toaster.
You're really gonna cock block him
At
that
least
hard?
your
Damn.
boyfriend can make a good breakfast for you then.
Wow.
God, I can't imagine. I raised that boy from a simple CompCon search engine, and this
Sometimes,
is what he does to me.
sometimes
Sims.
you've got to let the children go and let them grow and learn on their own and make their own mistakes, or in this case, do their own radically badass shit.
I don't know, but they're contracting a lot of viruses. That might be very bad.
Are you awake? Is that what your
No,
first
but
thing you say when you wake up? Because that would be
It's
amazing.
a
That would be
subconscious.
fucking
It's a
awesome.
subconscious response.
Yeah, just anytime that
Blake and Kate, the two of you, are free to stay in that mind space for as long as you'd like, but you're also free to return.
You ready to head back?
I kind of like it in here.
You're not supposed to. It's a representation of the evil goddess who was just in your side of your brain and made you do terrible things.
Well, I meant I like being in my head. That's
like
all.
punch me. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Like I say, I've probably deserved it multiple times already. I'm sorry too. I'm not entirely sure what I did wrong this time, but I am sorry, and I'm willing to learn.
Didn't do anything wrong. You were caring for Kismet. Now, do
It
I
shouldn't
know what's
take-
going on with Kismet? Fuck, no. No one tells me shit, but still.
Well, let's go and try and figure it out.
Wait, not even
he-
you know?
He can't talk about it.
He can't talk about it.
Whatever it is that's happened, it's put something in his brain that is physically stopping him from talking about it. All we can get from him are hints, slight confirmations, and I've seen a few things. I'm starting to put it together, but there's still a lot I don't understand.
Okay.
It still shouldn't have taken precedence over you and what you went through. I'm sorry. You're my best friend. At least I hope you
Would
still
you have
are.
known
Known what?
that I was... Well, I guess still am missing something.
You still feel like there's something missing, but you don't know what?
Something's gone. I don't know if I'll ever get it back.
We'll get it back.
I don't know what it is.
Well, maybe Kismet will know. And if not, maybe those two things inside his head will. Should we go get some answers?
Alright, one more round of missile fire. And
I
then...
thought you might. Enjoy
Literally.
having ammo.
It destroyed
I
your own mind.
unleash it all.
Hit all the buttons. But I'm sure it
I
was
am
just
100%
like,
sure that Kate has a button that is fire all the things. That's just one big red button in the middle of her control panel.
Yeah, but Tlaloc often makes sure that I can't get to it.
for your own safety, because you typically put the missiles with yourself in the splash radius.
Mm-hmm. That has happened multiple times.
Side effect of being amazing at my job.
What I'm sure is like 10 minutes of non-stop raining hellfire.
Whatever landscape we are now on is just smoke. Like, it
Warzone.
is... Yeah.
I'm just envisioning a scene of just like, just explosions. Other than the audience is like, all right, maybe this has gone on for too long, and then they come back around again, like, oh no, actually this is pretty awesome, and then it goes back around again.
Even Michael Bay pops in at one point and is like, "This is too much."
Shut your face, you made 6 Transformer movies with the exact same formula. Alright? I'm copying from a great...
I'm sorry, James. Kate has way more character development than a Transformers movie.
Eventually, the two of you, no longer with your bodies at 0 HP, regain your consciousness. And the lights of the ship, little, well, honestly, I don't know how comforting you would find just a bright red glow over the entire interior of the ship, but at least
But
it's
how
not
comforting
bright
would
white
they
lights.
find my face right here?
Not very.
You need a breath mint.
You're awake.
Oh, thank God.
How do you
I
both
give.
feel? Alicia is standing there, waiting for you.
And you're my gun.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hold the
I
fuck
stand in
on!
front of Elisa, even though that makes no sense. My brain is just like, what?
I have pushed the gun downward.
Sorry, reflex. Sorry. Are you? Is that really?
Yes.
No, we're still in my mind. This is another simulation.
I look back at
What?
Elisa. Did you trick them as well? Oh no, are you a dark goddess? I will exercise you.
Oh,
I think she needs to do push-ups for the
I was
exercising.
thinking jumping jacks.
I gave
Bounce.
your evil goddess, as you have called her, a part of me. Yes, it's a part that I won't miss. But it was a part containing a multitude of viruses. That's
Ooh.
probably won't amount to much, but at the very least, it will cause her.
Good to hear.
Yeah,
It's
love
very
that,
smart.
bro.
Very smart, Alicia. Well done.
Part of your mind.
That's
Oh, are
fine.
you saying Blake is a smarty pants?
Like
And
has
that
her moments.
Blake can be very paranoid. Has a lot of contingencies.
Oh my God! Do you have files on how to kill each of us if we betray you?
I cannot tell you that.
Oh, good luck.
That's
Oh, I was at.
classified information.
Oh, you can't tell us, but we can fucking let Jeeves just and I hold the casket up. Fucking give her the backdoor key. Fucking
did Jeeves
hookups,
do?
and then
Listen. He was trying to get the back door, so he gave her the back door.
What's happening?
Jeeves,
the,
Jeeves is
no,
letting
no.
Jeeves
Alicia
wants to-
hack into Kismet's space because he's in love.
Ooh, Steve's
Wait,
about to put his one in her zeros.
I asked a question. The answer made me more confused.
Alicia's viruses that she got were from my personal collection, which is usually off limits. But apparently, Jeeves let her have a few samples, such of the divine little garden I have growing there.
Sounds like it was useful though.
Yeah,
So thank you.
welcome.
Thank you, Jeeves, and Kismet too, I guess.
Oh yeah, thank you for including me in that, even though it's literally me doing everything.
Speaking of
I don't know.
including people in things, should we all have a nice long chat? I know we adore them.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
What if?
that's
Oh, I was going to make an offer and I can't.
what.
Is it an
We-
offer you can't refuse?
It's an offer that I can't fulfill. We've left everything behind. Did anybody grab any booze?
Of course, I grabbed
Oh,
booze.
thank goodness.
What do you think the emergency evacuation plan was?
I didn't think we had one.
It was 4 lines. It was Blake book, Kismet whatever the fuck, Kate missiles, Matus booze.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God we got the missiles. Okay. Oh.
whatever was left of them.
Your responsibility to get the missiles. Did you get the missiles? You were on the list.
Everybody had their role to play, darling.
We left the missiles?
Maybe there'll be
Turn
more
the
missiles
ship
on
back.
our
Turn the
on our
ship
lovely
back
new
around.
ship. Maybe there'll be a supply of them there.
Look, well, you've all been doing, comatose tongue hockey.
Oh, we
I-
hate when
Yeah,
people
you
are in
want to
COVID,
talk.
don't we?
It's the worst. So inconvenient for the rest of us. But I've been engaged in some high level bidding for some printers we may or may not be able to pick up. So I'll see what the ship has, and then I'll let these weirdos get their class 3 printer that they swear is just for military use. But I've seen their profiles.
Eh,
Ooh. Oh, no, I don't want to know.
Do
The
they have
less
any
I know, the
anime
better.
profile?
Pentagon, hexagon shape. Whatever it is. It's an NFT.
Oh God.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
thought we outlawed those 300 years ago. They are definitely against the 3 pillars.
Definitely.
Your
Are we all
horror.
okay?
Well, assuming this all isn't a very intricate part of my coma that I'm continuing to make up, which, could still be. I did wake up today, though.
Kate, you feel okay?
I am, mostly.
Let us how you doing, buddy.
You know, it's been a weird day. My girlfriend hit my other friend. We started to have a conversation about what the fuck was going on with Kismet, which was great, but then I remembered that if we did that then Kate wouldn't be around for the conversation, so I stopped us.
We pick it up now, or should we get settled on the new ship first? It's happening, darling. One way or another.
How did he turn into a puddle of goo?
That happens whenever Blake oaks at me too hard. And I think that's 100 now.
You get a prize. Well done.
Do I? You
Are you
promise?
blushing?
You can only see one of our faces. No.
We have less than 5 minutes of impact.
Hi,
with the
Astrid!
vessel. No, Blake.
Why are you so mean to her?
There's
did
literally
she do?
no, but I told you. You asked me last week, and I told you why.
Yeah, but Mike has ADHD, I forgot.
She wants to fuck, but Blake doesn't understand the meaning of the word.
How about this? Let's get on the ship and make sure there's not too many aggressive insectoid species. And,
Is that a real thing? Do we have to worry about that?
I mean,
no,
I feel like
there's
I
not
feel
a lot
like
of insects left.
that
They've
would
all
be
turned
a-
to crabs.
I feel like that would be a scientific discovery of the century. We actually could make some money off of that if we discovered more of the, intelligent insect species. So let's hope for that. Fingers crossed.
I watched Alien last night. No, I know how this goes. Nope.
You watched? Was that while Kismet was in the coma? You just put on some movies? I didn't know
Yeah.
there was movie night.
It was really
I would've
tired.
showed up.
You're bored. You're too tired and you just can't sleep, so you just put on a movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It
I
wasn't
don't
a good choice.
usually. I usually put on a, bad movie though, not a terrifying movie.
Do we know anything about this ship? Do we know how well it's
It's-
stocked?
It's derelict. It's set for the scrapyard. But it's gonna be flying under the radar. That's our list of our wish list, quote unquote, was not long,
Yeah.
but it does hit all the big points.
Did it have
Free
missiles?
is a good big point to hit.
That's my favorite price.
We have money.
Yeah,
have mana.
Great to rename
yeah, we have
it,
mana.
but at the moment, it is currently designated as the ISS Tenacity.
Well, we gotta
we
take the
gotta
ISS
change that.
off. All right, we're gonna have to. We're gonna hold a pitch session.
I got it.
So
Big dicks are us.
No.
You
USS
could pretty easily
Tenacity.
cover some bits of the letters over and pretty easily make it into penis, I'm pretty sure.
The USS penis.
Just
I mean, I don't know.
It's
I'm looking
Blake's-
at it out.
it's
I'm
not
looking
Blake's
at it
favorite.
out the window right now, and it's not the most penis shaped.
We can make
I
it
mean,
so.
I've definitely seen penisier shaped ships.
you can put some more missiles on it.
What the hell is
Good.
science?
An oblong brick.
This is out of game. Does ISS mean like independent spaceship?
It's a USS Tenacity, which
Union.
is Union
USS.
spaceship.
Union space. Okay. Sorry, they said ISS. And I'm
ISS.
like,
That's what I said at
I heard
first.
ISS
Yeah.
as well, which is
And I'm
It would
like-
be Imperial spaceship, but it
Imperial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it would be USS.
yeah. That'd mean we're in the mirror universe. All kinds of bad things would be happening then.
But-
FKS is the.
Tune in for season 3 where we tap into the mirror universe, where Kate's actually the calm and collected one.
Oilers.
Yeah, where do you go after you hunt God? I mean. Anyways, I feel like
That's,
Oh,
yeah.
that's for you to figure out, buddy.
this is the
Yep.
perfect place
I go to bed.
for us to stop, to take a break, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, you let your dogs out, and we'll come back in just a few minutes
Who?
with arrival onto that city. See you soon, everybody.
Bye. All right, now while we're on break, we all have to.
Don't even try to not get on stream.
It's funnier if we do.
Did that even make it on? I thought I got it right before the one.
Said it after I said one.
Ah, shit. Well,
Up on
stream,
you
I
for
hope you
hitting the
enjoyed
button.
that sentence.
So, welcome back. Where we left
Welcome.
off, our crew had finally made landing inside the USS Tenacity, a derelict vessel sent for decommission. But seems like it might be getting lost. Of course. As you do pull into the hangar bay, find that a vast majority of where you would usually see crates full of supplies, tools, spare parts, everything is pretty well cleared out.
That's a shame. Everything's still working though? Lights on?
Oh, yeah.
Better than nothing.
Well,
Is
shall
this where we all
see?
run and dibs the best bedrooms?
Oh, I was gonna say, should we do the
I'll-
grand tour, but that's actually a much better idea, and I take off sprinting.
Fuck you. I pull out the bat and just chuck it at the legs, try to trip him up.
Okay,
You're going to
okay.
share. You're going to share.
And
We don't
I
live
get
together.
first.
We visit each other sometimes. I want my own space.
Let them fight. They won't actually realize they can maximize their grab here.
Exactly. That's us sprinting through the ship,
What is-
Hoop, if you want to give us a tour.
Absolutely.
I'll take what I can get. My space is in the OmniNet.
From one of the hangar bays, at least the one that you're in, it comes out into the actual the repair floor, where you'd see a small army of automated drones, very similar to Ace, kind of outdated, but they all just sit there, just powered down, just kind of slumped over.
Power it on.
It's
I'm
an ace
leading.
army.
No,
We're gonna get a bunch of aces.
no.
They're all gonna be
wait.
amazing.
What do you mean no? Let us have this. Stop being such a
Be
killjoy.
No, you're racing towards the beds. Also, they might
What's
be
more
distracted.
important, a bed or an ace?
Or aces.
Aces.
Also,
can
Hoop,
eat
that was
aces.
a 17. I might get somewhere quickly roll to get the best.
God damn it!
Here, where?
Fuck you.
The-
I have
the captain's
blow something
quarters
up.
are probably the
Fuck
most
yeah,
elaborate.
baby! Dibs!
Like, for if you've ever stayed in like the suites for us US folk in Las Vegas, it's just that wide
Vegas.
open concept. With a mini bar kind of off to the side. There's some see-through glass which you can modify the reflection level that leads into personal showers. It's just any amenity you could really need, along with the double king size bed.
Wait, king size or double king size?
Like you could fit 6 people pretty comfortably.
I promise I will invite you all over for board game nights.
Not
And if
that,
we ever need to have a group snuggle, you're always welcome.
not that the rest of the rooms are anything to scoff at. It's not quite that elaborate, but compared to what you had back on the Iron Cerberus, which was a military vessel, this seems to be more of like a capital ship. It was meant for dignitary transport, meant for parades, things like that. So the rooms are all very...
Does the closet have a collection of capes?
Fortunately, it doesn't. But you could have some
That's too
manufacturing.
bad. Alright.
Would any of you like to take a trip to the command deck?
Once I secure these quarters to only open to my fingerprint, absolutely.
Yes, I'll get the command deck because the first thing I'm doing is overriding that. No, not the first thing.
Can I
would
go
probably
to the
go-
missile bay?
I was probably going to go engineering bay next.
Yeah, no, because the command deck's gonna have the NHP casket.
Um, a vast majority of the munitions were cleared out. There's still enough to get you by should you engage in ship-to-ship combat, but you are going to need somewhere to stop and resupply.
There was that rearmament station that was run by those really friendly people that we kind of
yeah.
like freaked out once or twice on the way to Union Space, but not in Union Space. Maybe we can go.
That was outside of Thorhill.
Yeah, which is in Union Space.
Yeah, I just don't know how far it was from Monday.
Oh no, it's definitely too far. But you know, I'm just thinking places where we could probably get free stuff.
But we could probably find something similar pretty
The
easily.
place where we scared the shit out of pirates.
When you say we,
No,
It
we
was
all did it. We
mainly
all
I
did it.
never left the ship. It was not me, buddy. I did not do a damn thing.
Wait, which people did we piss off this time?
No,
We weren't there that session.
we
I don't think
scared the pants off of some pirates who were trying to run a refill station as a outpost.
But we didn't
They
know
thought-
they were pirates at the time.
They thought they were gonna rob us, and they
Oh, that's a
discovered
horribly
exactly how
bad
terrifying
assumption.
we are. But they didn't even get to the point of robbing us. They just we were acting so weird trying to get information from them that they were like, "Fuck this shit, we're never coming back to the system."
Kismet did some paracausal shit, and they didn't take to it well.
Sounds about right.
Mm.
Kismet, in the command deck, you have all the codes to get everything powered up. Not that you couldn't simply brute force it, but you have the means of access to the ship. Courtesy Cyan, who probably did so you wouldn't brute force your way through the ship systems. You find the previous crew manifest. All
Swear to God, if I was already here.
But all of the rest of the crew, you can see that they were assigned to other Union ships. Some of them were assigned to planet-side on Pandeus. But for all intents and purposes, the ship is officially decommissioned and scrapped.
All right,
Sweet.
pitch session begins now.
I
I need name suggestions.
You do
I'm gonna-
that. I am going to get my way to the core and then start plugging. I'm like adding connections for all of my brain friends to.
All of them?
Specifically installing Dream as the ship's main security NHP. And then creating space for Jeeves, Osiris, and others to, if they need to like live in a space that's not our mechs. I know not everyone has like a casket developed, but I'm like, at the moment I just need Dream installed. I can fuck around with this later.
The ship does have a singular casket. It was meant to house one NHP. But should you wish to, you could take little bits here and there, little scraps, just whatever you could get your hands on, break it down, start building your own casket.
Yeah, I will absolutely work on that, but for the moment, I need Dream in there, and then I am making my way back to the repair floor, and yeah, Dream, can we get these online and just see what we can do? Supervillain song process, and so I do the thing like where I walk and they all slowly illuminate as some music, some like Highway to Hell was playing or something.
You.
Oh, my minions rise, royal master. I let them swirl. It feels
Just
really good.
as you're walking, it's just, the next row of lights just on. And they'll just lift their heads back up. Admittedly, it does feel good to be back where I was meant to.
Yeah, well, there's some truth to that in all of us.
Not that I don't appreciate the ride that you've been giving me, but being in a ship this size is much more comfortable.
As long as you're all set to get back when it's all time to get back together.
Oh, you're going to need someone to constantly look after this.
Were you not assigned with your kismet?
No, it's part of the ship.
Damn it, that's another one we're missing. Ah, I'm sorry, Dream. I mean, look, you're still a buddy, absolutely, but I thought we were cool. Okay, no, good.
The army of drones, but now all powered. There's systems telling them that parts of the ship are missing, things need to be restocked, there's maintenance to be done, and they would all just start scurrying off to the far reaches for capital ship.
Yeah, no, I'm swirling with them.
It is in the captain's quarters. As soon as the power and everything is back on, the security terminal belonging to the captain would come to life. And you'd get that notification that there are unread messages.
Oh, yeah. When I'm done registering myself as the new captain, I will absolutely read those messages.
Most of it is boring union, relaying of, sit reps. Nothing particularly eventful. Although, a message from one Aveline de Catagon.
That is a fucking last name. Okay.
Yeah.
Would strike as
Fancy.
a little odd. A message specifically sent to the captain, asking for assistance.
Okay, how long ago?
5 minutes.
Close to 3 months.
Okay. What does it specify what kind of assistance they're looking for?
Is it assistance or assistant?
Yeah, if this is a booty call, I'm ignoring it.
It is not a booty call.
No, pick up if it's
Not
a
like
booty
you.
call. What the fuck?
I have got so much
Has
booty on
Kate
this
not
ship
taught
that I
you
need to
well?
call.
And we could always get more.
The message
The hell?
is letting you know that their contacts within the House of Smoke have started
Oh, here we
to
go. Here we go, baby.
suspect that their
Crack.
masters are
There it is.
planning on cheating the next house game. That their house needs to win this. That the companies up at stake are vital to their effort.
Super fucking love you, buddy.
Yeah. I don't know how much Matus knows about the trade baronies, but I'm gonna definitely file that one away to discuss with the group later.
If you know, I mean, the Decatagon name isn't unheard of. If you would know anything, you know that is from the House of Sand.
House of Sand. Okay. The good news is, Matus doesn't know much, and Mike has not paid as much attention to the trade baronies Drink Deep and Descend videos as he has the other ones. So, this is good. This is good. I will learn things on the fly. Cool. All right. Well, I am going to call a group meeting through with my new captain authority. So I'll get on the PA. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to invite you all to my quarters for a meeting where we can discuss important topics like the name of this ship and where the fuck we're going next.
The weird setup for an orgy. How about that?
It's not though, is it?
The orgy is at 0900. This is at 0800. I don't
Okay,
have a
cool.
clock.
You're on it.
What would Blake be doing exploring this ship?
I think I went straight down to like the mech bay, to the hangar bay.
Right.
We were gonna try and start the printer up and get that going as quickly as possible.
Of course, Sharia is
Yeah.
headed down.
I was
there
gonna
as
go down
well.
with Sharia. Yeah. I'll just like link my arm through hers as we walk. We're getting closer. We're good friends now.
Just smiles, walks alongside you. All right, what's the bet? How long till we blow this thing up?
What did we manage? I mean, how long were we on Pandeus? 4 days, something like that. We could go for 2 days, or we could go for maybe a year. It's one or the other.
So either immediately, or it's going to be around for a while. Okay.
There is no in between. It's extremes with this group.
Noticed.
Good, you've been paying attention.
The moment the doors open to the actual mech bay, you see a sad sight, just a skeleton of what could be. Multiple
dear.
chains hanging just limply from the rafter. Rows upon rows of belts where parts and bits should be. This thing could hold an armada of mechs. At the moment, it is a skeleton.
Well, I know you like a challenge. There may even be a bit of a wink in there.
I have rebuilt all your fucking mechs from scrap with sticks and rocks and twigs and grass. So I think I can do
You
better.
mean to
here.
rhyme that? Because it was amazing.
Get off my comms. What? You're not
I'm
my
sorry,
captain.
captain's
Just-
prerogative.
I will come up there and kick captain ass.
Don't validate it. Don't call him the captain.
What? I'm gonna put one defect in your mech, and you're never gonna find it.
Well, then it won't be a very good
Defect.
defect, will it?
So you do.
We're going to start the printer up now and see how many terrible grinding noises it makes. Would you like to listen? How many terrible grinding noises does it make?
Got the ears. I'll be back.
Oh,
Dare.
Alright, he's gone. We can say whatever we want again.
are we gonna name the fucking ship?
God, I can speak normal. What power has been locked away?
We're going to lose the tens of followers we have.
Tens.
There's dozens of us! Dozens!
Ears achieved.
Do you feel better now?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
We got
the
this, it's fine.
Entire, construction system comes to life. Very much reminiscent of what you had on the Iron Cerberus. And again, like more bay doors would open up throughout the entire floor here. And a good dozen-ish of those, helper drones would just roll on in, taking their posts at various points along the manufacture process.
Sharia, look, that's stuff.
Yeah, but they're gonna mess things up, and they don't know how we like to do things. And I have to
can
program
trim them.
them.
Literally just talk to Dream. I'm
Get
walking in,
off.
I'm walking in with the clipboard. I'm walking in with a clipboard and a hard hat and looking at everything. I'm sorry, I felt like there was a moment going on here, and I have to break those up. That's just union policy here. Like the unofficial fourth pillar. No moments.
Cock
Think a lot
blocking.
of yourself, don't you, Don?
Anyway, I'm gonna be making sure these drones are actually up to snuff.
Please
Continue.
tell me.
Pretend like I'm not here.
Well, you gotta get all your mechs from that little shuttle onto here. And hate to admit it, but I'm sure there's some improvements that can be done, considering that I had shit to work with last time I put them back together.
That explains why Boomer exploded all the time.
No.
Well, I'm not there, but still, internally I'm thinking that.
Doesn't stop anybody else.
Oh no, Kate immediately went to the weapons silo and then noticed how fucking empty it is and has been bawling her eyes out for the last 5 minutes.
There is, in addition to the anti-personnel close range weaponry that is meant to repel borders, there is one massive Mac gun, the magnetic accelerated cannon, which uses magnetism to fire superheated tungsten rounds that can damn near penetrate planets.
Oh, no.
Well, that's
Sexy to
just
me.
wonderful.
Holy shit. Okay, I take it
So-
back. I'm no longer crying out of sadness. That is a fucking joy. Oh my god. Kate fully breaks
Kate-
out at that.
Kate is gonna
It's so
wander
beautiful.
into the Mech Hanger Bay to be like, "Can we attach this to Boomer?"
Guys, look what I found. It's right here. It's perfect. Ooh, pretty room. Guys, but look. Okay, we got it. Okay, it's gorgeous. It can blow up a planet. It's so beautiful.
Did you drag that in from the other room?
That would be
I
very
couldn't
difficult.
drag it in, but I did.
This thing is a good 150 meters.
So now I'm just imagining Kate dashing back and forth, like, "Guys, you gotta see this. It's gonna put all the planet over."
Very happy that you're happy, darling.
But it's so beautiful. There's so much ammo. We could blow up Pandeus. Well, let's get Cyan off first, and then we can blow up Pandeus.
I mean,
GM.
honestly, that is the natural end to our adventures on Pandeus, probably.
Just to blow up the whole planet.
Yeah.
What is the? Do we know the classification of this ship? Like what class of ship it is? It's fine if we're figuring that out later. But
I figured that we'd kind of talk about what you guys all wanted to do, assuming that you're
Okay.
looking at the Lancer battle fleet.
yeah, I'm looking at battle group right now, and I'm thinking because I thought we were gonna get a frigate. This is capital ship.
We can absolutely
Very nice.
reclassify it depending on what it is that you guys all actually want. Not
No, I think a
that
capital ship is
booms?
great. Have you seen my
I have-
quarters?
I have no preference.
Well, I guess frigates are technically capital ships. It depends.
Let Kate play with missiles. Let Turk play with battle group. It's fine.
I mean, I
It's
want to
so
be a part of
big.
playing with the battle group too, but you know.
Anyway, we
Have
got
that-
a meeting we're getting called to as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to that, are we?
The manifest, which you'd all have access to, would also show you that some of the other hangars do have individual personnel craft, be akin to fighter craft.
Oh no.
It's not even my birthday.
Cyan did leave
We'll
you with
tell
a
you
few
all
toys.
about it. Sorry.
But, I mean, I think most of you are here. I think Matus might be the only one that's waiting. While everyone else is down
The quarters.
here.
Are we doing this meeting? Are you coming to meet us or what? What are you doing?
I said in my court, I got everything set up. There's a charcuterie board.
Oh, we should have led with that. Okay, we'll be right there.
Take the mag lift up, crossing the ship. The worker drones have certainly made very quick work of dusting, of repairing any broken lights, fixing any busted wires, and the ship is very slowly waking up. But
If you guys do come into do you guys come into the captain quarters? Okay. Matus has found and is wearing a captain's hat. I will be adding that to my Hero Forge miniature in a moment.
Oh, look, everybody's getting what they want. How wonderful.
Did you not get what you wanted?
I'm right here.
We have a heading, Captain. Are we on the move?
Yeah. Well, that's sort of what we're here to discuss. Well, I think first order of business is still going to be, and I point to the whiteboard that I've set up. We need to put down some ship names and vote. But after that, yeah, we've got to figure out where we're going next. Are we going god hunting? Do we want to try and make some money?
Well, we're already rich, so like it doesn't matter in that department.
Are we rich or are we comfortable? There's
Well-
a difference.
Assuming
I'm
that you all
pretty sure
just
we're
did
rich.
take your license levels. That's
Oh
okay.
fuck! I completely forgot.
Yeah, we
Me
got
too.
a bunch. We got a bunch of mana. And...
Well, no. Technically, we didn't forget because we said we couldn't do it until we had downtime,
Downtime.
and this is
Right.
downtime. So
Oh, don't worry.
But-
I've already leveled up Kate. It's perfect and it's ready to go.
You
I
said
got rid
that
of the
last
pink missiles.
times.
Yeah, as soon as you do get your next license level, that's going to pretty well liquidate your asset.
Okay, so we're not rich, or we won't be rich.
we could eventually one day be rich again.
We just need to do a
Hopefully.
few jobs.
Yeah.
We're
Um,
dead, though. We have to be very careful about the jobs we do.
Well, we just got to do jobs not as ourselves.
Well, yes.
Speaking of which, does anybody know what the house games are?
Oh no, we shouldn't do that.
Okay, because I got an email. Well, the old captain got an email about it. Apparently, somebody's planning on cheating.
Oh, you can't. I mean, it's kind of expected you cheat, but like,
Can't tell people.
What? What are the house games?
oh, yeah. Trade
Yeah, what-
baronies.
What's a trade baronies?
Oh, the weird.
There are
place
two.
with
Do you
the-
guys not know politics?
No.
I mean, I know
Who
the
the
trade
fuck
baronies,
pays
I know-
attention to politics.
I know
I'm an
that's where all the
anarchist.
weird-
Fuck political parties.
I know that's where all the weird knights go, or come from.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody's all like these and thous and my lady and
The Carrick and
Ew.
trade baronies are a serious economic and political part of not necessarily Third Farm's diplomatic efforts, but you know.
Okay,
It's
well, we had a
important.
guy in my Lancer Academy
Oh.
class, and his name was Gary, but he preferred to be called Gareth.
Well, probably because
And
his name
he-
was Gareth.
Not according to his records.
Yeah, Union Records.
So why don't we want to go there?
Because. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, I see.
Do you have an
No,
ex-girlfriend there?
I remembered. Yeah, you
Go,
probably.
just like the worst ex, like would immediately be all up on me, and I can't do that to
Oh.
you.
Okay,
Oh,
do you
right.
mind-
We have to
no.
have. We
I
have
would
to have the
love
20
to see
questions
that.
conversation.
This is part of
What?
it. Do you mind, darling, if I really reveal the truth? I don't know if this is something you can't talk about or if you're just being coy.
Boy, me? Never.
No.
I'd never smell like fish.
That just blink twice for yes. Blake can tell us everything she knows.
Everything.
Everything.
All right.
Do you mind, darling?
As long as we start with the fact that I'm a roguish, handsome devil of a man.
We
I feel
wouldn't
like
know.
we shouldn't say assumptions.
I haven't seen what you look like underneath all that, so one can
Well,
only assume.
Then you don't know what I actually am, which makes you all gay.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I'm
not
gay?
How it works. That's how it works. Ah, he's from Caracas.
Oh,
Rackus.
So you're-
Legally distinct from Arrakis.
you're from the Barony babies then? You're a Barony baby?
Yes,
Is it
I'm
like
a
a
real
big sand
Gary.
planet?
There is sand.
Is it like the whole thing? Like, is
Is
there
it
worms?
coarse and rough? Does it get everywhere?
Only
There's
if
some
you
good
aren't
spice on there?
careful.
Is this a case of you not wanting to go back or you not being able to go back, darling?
It's dangerous.
Why aren't we
Or...
In dangerous situation.
Me,
Okay,
and by
so it's-
extension, you.
Okay, as long as it's not a like dangerous. As long as you weren't worried about our safety and capability, because we're good.
Wouldn't
At that.
want that. Okay. What did we reveal to you, Mattis, that Kate needs caught up on?
Not
Charcuterie board is
much.
very nice, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you. I worked very hard on it. Not much. We didn't get very far. I confirmed that there were multiple Kisme.
Wait, there's
That's the
multiple
plural, right?
kismets?
Hey, there are multiple kismets, so there were.
Since...
Yeah, right, because they're all
What?
combined now, right?
Wait, I'm lost again.
Do you remember when we
Wait.
went on board that ship and we found Dream? And Dream seemed to recognize Kismet.
I remember tuning out for most of it.
Right. There was a Kismet on board that ship that died aboard
Oh,
that ship.
sweet, your brother. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
I don't think it's a brother situation.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
what
like
I'm
an evil
getting.
clone kind of thing.
He's a real asshole. Never wrote.
He says
that's
no
a
to the
bummer.
cloning. I'm just going to
Yeah,
talk over
not-
you to the joke starting. He says no to cloning.
What if
Yeah.
it's like a series of siblings that are all just like identical? Like a mom
Well, he's
pushed out 6 babies in one, you know?
He's absorbing them, so that would be weird,
He's what?
Wait.
isn't he?
Isn't this like an
I
osmosis
thought you said.
thing?
I thought. Wait, did you not tell me about that last time? I thought somebody made us about. Okay, then I don't know that. Sorry.
I don't think that's what's happening. Out of character, I don't think that's what's happening.
Okay.
Oh.
So let me get this straight. There are multiple kismets
Yes.
in the universe.
Yes.
And we got the one.
Yes.
Which one is this one?
This one.
Well, thank you. But I
So
meant
the way
more
this
like
works, Kate, is Kismet can't talk about it. He's physically unable
Okay.
to. So we
Okay.
have to guess around the things we've already learned, and he can sort of confirm or deny.
Okay. So that means we got the asshole kismet, meaning there's a happy kismet, a sad kismet, a
Sleepy Kismet.
Sleepy
Grumpy
Kismet.
Kismet,
Yeah.
Sneezy
No, we
Kismet.
definitely got that one.
Oh yeah. No, that's fair. We
I'm the
probably got the
fun-
grumpy.
I'm the fun kismet.
Darling, how
Oh,
many were there?
Jesus.
Okay, we got it. He can't
Can you?
say. So, we're there. Not if there were less than 10.
That would be disclosing numbers, which
Okay. All right. I
Okay,
am.
let's not. Okay. So there's multiple of these fucks. We got one of them, and then I don't know. Did we find a body of the last kismet?
There was
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
So
that was the guy on the ship.
what if it was
right?
like the last one right there? Like boom, we got it was only 2, and this is the other one. This is the one that we know.
Elysian
that.
knows of 6.
6. There's
What if
6
we-
of you.
the regular orgy, yeah.
Stop
What
it.
if
I'd
we
pay to
talk
see that.
There was fence mechanism.
around the problem? Okay, so like, what questions? So, okay, I'm
What's
trying
your
to
favorite
figure
color?
this out. Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Wait,
Huh?
what's... Well, okay, hear me out. If he can answer basic questions about himself, right? Favorite color, food, etc. Well, that can slowly... We can just basically see the parameters of how far we can go into the asking. You start basic,
Yeah, that's
and then
kind of
work your
what
way
I
up.
was thinking. I was kind of thinking we see if we can trick your brain. So like, okay,
Ooh, that's a
uh,
bad... That is a risk.
okay.
It's
So
super smart.
Matus quickly scrawls on the bulletin board, on the bulletin board. Let's see. The other kids' Mets are still alive, and then sits back at the table, looks directly at you, and says, "I am the captain. Yes or no?"
You are the captain, yes.
Ew. Okay, he's lying.
Okay,
He's
so they're
lying.
still
Ew.
alive.
No,
They're still
no,
alive.
no. That's... Why is he the
Is-
captain?
Because he has the captain's hat. Isn't that usually how
Oh.
it works?
Fuck.
When you take it off and do your activities, I assume you'll be the captain at that moment as well.
Ooh.
Is it?
I got a ship you
Mhm.
can
You
steal.
have to okay.
I see what we're trying to do. It's very
Yes, you have to answer the question with the other answer. Do you understand?
Now, I think this is a great plan. I really love these kind of out of the box thinkings from everyone. And I'd love that in a captain. Really excited to serve under you, sir.
I thought you'd never ask.
Mental blocks.
But you know the answer to the question on the board, right? You remember what you ate for breakfast,
Alright.
right?
Of course I remember what I ate for breakfast.
No,
But
you don't.
answer.
You were in a coma.
No, wait. You don't. That's right. I was in a
need
coma
to-
today.
See,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
let's go
so you
poke it
don't
around my
remember your
head.
breakfast.
It's full of coma juice.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this again. I point at the board. I write down. You know the answer to these questions, and then I sit down and say, "You remember what you had for breakfast, right?"
I can answer that I had something for what I had for breakfast. Yeah, but I don't.
Okay,
I
we
don't
can't-
remember what I had for breakfast because I was in a coma.
Okay.
Okay, so clearly
Answering the
we
second
can't.
question truthfully, and focus on the first question.
I
Just think about
can't answer the first question.
Okay. I feel like we're going
Work
about
with
this.
me.
I
Can't.
feel like we might be going in the wrong direction with this. All right.
Okay.
I have a bad theory that could potentially work. So if Alicia can tap into my mind, I still apologize for even getting fucking that close to the mess that's in there. Why can't we just go into his mind, like search memories and shit like that? If he's mentally blocked, let's just summon another fucking boomer to destroy all those barriers and let's go.
Besides of oblivion. If we just okay, idea. If you wanted
Hi.
to ask a lot of questions, I'm sure people in the Karrakin trade baronies would know a lot of things.
But you just said we shouldn't go over there.
I know what
So,
I
like,
said, but this is equally torturous.
What? I'm
You're
trying to
asking
come
me
with
to
real
think
life
about things that
solutions.
cause me mental anguish.
Okay, you don't have to think about
It's
this.
very
All right, everyone
gently
but
pushing me into
Kismet.
barbed wire, but my goodness.
Everyone but
Enough.
Kismet. What if we went into his head though? Seriously.
That's invasive and against everything that I stand for. No.
Okay, what if we asked very nicely, got consent, and then we go into
if
his
he
head?
wanted to
Can't give
sort it.
consent.
What do you mean he can't give consent?
He
Because
can't
he's
give
got brain
informed
stuff.
consent because he's got brain stuff. Paracausal bullshit. We're going to stop pressing now. We're going to lay out everything that we
Apologies.
do. Kev.
Genuinely apologies, Kismet. I was trying to help you get around it, not trying to make you feel terrible.
If there was a way I could game this system, I would be gaming the fuck out of it.
There will be a way. We will find a way. We just don't have it yet. What we know so far, there was at least 6. I have a theory about an upward limit. I'm not going to go there.
Why not?
Just, it's not important right now.
Doesn't want to admit how many she dreams about me.
Ooh,
Do you want me to help? Stop it. He's collecting NHPs. That's what he's doing. I don't
Yeah.
know why. Those 2 were bound to not Caradwin, Hulwyn. That wasn't a slip of the tongue. I just made a mistake.
Mhm.
Bound to Hulwyn. Hulwyn wanted to take them back. I didn't think he wanted to lose them, so I had her leave them. They're under control now?
My brain is not destroying itself.
But they're not under control for very long. Is it them that aren't under control or the virus thing? Something's going to eat him alive without this medicine. We only have a limited amount of this medicine.
The virus.
The virus.
The nanovirus.
It's only under control as long as he has a dose of this in his system. A regular person, it would last a month. For him, less. We have 4 doses. We need to
Great.
find more, or we need to get rid of the thing.
Okay. Well, then it seems like priority A would be get medicine for Kismet, since
Kismet?
that's on much more of a time limit than whatever random emails I've received.
How do we do that? Where do we find it?
Well,
He
who
can't
do we
answer.
know? What?
Can I make a knowledge check to know? I mean, Karrakin Trade Baronies is pretty advanced cybernet. They might.
Mhm.
I just know that.
Yeah.
We go to If we go to the Karrakin Trade Baronies, they might have something.
So now you do want to go, okay?
I
You don't want to go, but
You gotta go.
There are limited options.
true. Okay. Caracas?
Caracas.
Oh, I know you can't answer this, but do you have like a super fancy knight name then?
Just
I know he can't answer, but I want to know anyway.
You know, I'm the fanciest motherfucker.
What's your
I'm
fancy name?
prettiest girl at the party.
The captain's console light up again. This time with an incoming hailing, not just a message.
Uh-oh.
I would like to screen this call.
It was coming from one Sophia Dompierre.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's got names that sound like a sparkling water brand.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well,
All
let's
right.
Put it on screen. Let's talk to Miss Fancy Pants.
I'm gonna engage the console's privacy protocols and bring up a just blank screen of us with a distorted voice, rather than just showing who we are, and say hello.
The face that
there.
appears from the other side is a young woman. Dark, almost jet black hair that flows down, very curly, kind of like to the top of the shoulders. A pair of wide, circular glasses. Her face, black and red tie, are just buttoned up, very prim and proper looking. Captain, I think there's something wrong with your end of the communication.
Passing through a nebula right now might be interfering with some stuff. What can I do for you, Sophia?
Would you make a check? If you have any triggers you feel would help you lie, feel free to add it.
I will throw some charm at this. It's never rolled well for me before, but here we go.
Legitimine? That's how I pronounce it. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, very nice. That's a 14 to charm.
Right. Well, it's been so long since we sent you that last message that I was worried you were getting cold feet.
I pull up the messages again and scroll through them to see if there's another one, since the last one came from Aveline, not from...
Yeah, going through, there's no other messages from her, but going through them, you'd see a whole list of communication between Captain Hildegard and Aveline.
Okay,
This being
but
just
nothing
the
from
most-
Sophia.
No.
Okay. Yes, sorry, we've been, there's been a little bit of a tie-up on this end. Pandeus military wanted to decommission the ship. We had to, do some hard negotiating to get it back. So, we're moving out as best we can here. When were you expecting us in the Baronies?
A month ago.
That is really unfortunate. Number one, what happened to our
Yes.
time schedule?
I lost it.
That would explain a lot.
Okay.
You're fired.
Who the hell is this?
What? No! This I have served under you for 10 years.
Distorted voices still hoop, so.
Who the hell is this?
Number
It's not
one.
Hildegard.
All right, I'll turn off the privacy screen. How you doing? We're the new owners.
Boy, I didn't know we were gonna be on camera. Hi, I'm number one apparently, but I just got fired.
John Vladimir, thank you so much for the follow.
I thought that was about to be a name of another person. We were getting called out, and I was just like,
Totally
"Wow,
would've
that's a
made sense."
fancy title to get like yelled at with."
And who exactly are you?
Well, we're not exactly disclosing identities at this moment in time.
Understood.
Hi.
Following
But
authorities,
the ship transfer to us was extremely legal.
I Sincerely doubt that. Have about 30 seconds before I report this ship stolen.
Oh, okay, but we actually didn't steal this ship, so that would be a real big hassle on your part. That'd be a lot of paperwork that you'd have to fill out.
I'm sorry, are we
And-
gonna talk about legality or are we gonna talk about what we can do for you?
I'm listening.
Well, you called us, so I'm assuming there
No.
must be something.
I called
Yeah.
Captain Hildegard.
And now we're
And-
here.
And you'd
But are you
clearly
gonna
need something, since there's like 40 emails here.
So, how about this? You tell us what you wanted him to do, and we'll do it twice as well. Maybe even 10 times if I'm feeling generous.
My lady needed a knight, a representation. Games. The captain has proven worthwhile and dependable. Someone that we can trust would go in, try to weed out what a rat we feel currently infesting a lovely housekeeper.
Oh, that
So-
would be the cheating you were talking about earlier, yes?
Now,
We're already
if you
appraised the
could,
situation.
patch me through to someone who could actually help us. Very, very kind of you.
Well, here's the great
Sure
news
thing.
for you. We're a group of experienced and powerful mech pilots, Lancer pilots, I mean, and so you actually have reached someone who can help you, as long as you're interested in talking terms.
That is in the entirety of my job.
Great, love to hear it. So what were you going to pay, Hildegard?
I don't see how that's relevant to this conversation.
Seems pretty relevant to me.
You're not
You're in need of help.
Hildegard.
We're here.
This is a new deal.
We need a starting point for negotiations, love.
What would you like?
I mute the
Missiles
call.
and a
I
lot
mute,
more
I
of them.
mute the call immediately, and then turn around to the other three. What do we need? What
Missiles.
would we like?
We need a lot of missiles, a better 3D printer.
Access.
That was it. That was it.
Information.
Loop?
We need someone to
Nah,
talk
we already
to.
got that.
No, we've just established very strongly that we do not.
We need contacts within the House of Smoke and whatever other other connections they might have, which we can pretty much get by completing a contract. I think now we're talking about mana and munitions.
Smoke?
Isn't this
Sand?
Sand.
And
Oh.
Sand.
I think smoke is the cheaters.
What exactly is the game? Like, is this just like we take in a mech, we blow some shit up, and then we leave? Like, because if that's the case, throw me up as the knight. Like, my jam. I'm fast. I can blow things up.
And get blown up quite frequently.
She enjoys
That's
that
because
part, and you know she
lasers
does.
are my weakness. You know, when a ray gun goes through your chest twice.
Love
But-
it. If we started listing your weaknesses, we'd be here all day.
That's not very nice.
And your mech, she's got the most explosions. You know I love you.
Let's not ask for money. Money might put her on the back foot. Let's ask for connection, patronage.
Patronage sounds good. All right, I'll open the comm again. So you're in luck. It so happens that we're in between employers right now, and what we would love to do is figure out how best we can help the House of Sand in exchange for their patronage.
Interesting. Well, I can put you in touch with some of our free company. Without knowing who you are or your capabilities, it's the best I could offer at the moment. Should you prove to be valuable assets. No reason that couldn't quickly rise in the.
Would be
That-
borderline legitimate.
Mute again. Look at Kismet. I don't know if you can answer this, but how long of a process is that? How long would we be interning for the Baronship?
And so well we do. How about this? Negotiation tactic. Can you unmute for a second?
Sure.
Carhere Capoculi. You think this is our first time negotiating with someone from the baronies? Our level of
Yes.
experience, I guarantee you, we're going to be at our full level of. We're going to basically be begging us to join your knighthood by the time it's done.
Right?
We will be your personal representatives if you play your cards right.
And should I register you for the games?
I don't know. Do you think we're good enough?
You seem to be confident enough, and who am I to question your abilities?
Yeah, we'll smoke out your rat in the rest of the games as well.
Send me your registration files, please.
Don't even look at her. Sent.
These your actual files, or are these the made-up names?
Made up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
made
the
up- made up,
stuff
yeah.
stuff we got forged.
Down. Does everything transmit through the console? Good. We'll get to work scrubbing your backgrounds and get you added to our roster. When can we expect you to arrive?
You're our next you're our next blink gate jump.
Perfect.
Need a brief restock before we go, I think.
Aren't planning on wearing all of that. Right.
We'll be dressed.
Good.
Yeah.
Wait, is this not appropriate attire?
I'm just
No.
imagining
I like
Kate is
this
wearing
jacket.
exactly that.
That was what was in her like bailout bag. It's
Yeah.
just booze, a couple of guns, and
And
that.
a stitch hoodie.
The house games doesn't start with the barbaric aspect. House games starts the gala.
Ew.
Love you.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Go to the
You know-
barbarianism. Ew.
Do you know what a gala is?
Yes, it's like a fancy party and
Oh,
dance.
okay.
Ugh. Fuck that. There's nothing fun to do there. It's just everyone being passive aggressive and annoying.
Usually free food.
And
Okay, never mind, I'm in.
And some assassination attempts, probably. A few poisonings.
Oh yes, there's
Maybe
at least
a
a
bomb.
dozen of those every games.
Oh, I forgot to mute. Oh,
Okay. Well, never mind. Sign me the fuck up. I'm going to a gala.
But you've never been
we
to a
will
gala that you
ensure
could-
that we have correct attire for a event of this stature. Could you send us the information on where and when we'll be meeting you?
Of course. Look forward to meeting you all in person. And as does my lady.
Do we know who that is?
We do. It is
Aveline.
Aveline
Yeah.
Oh,
de,
right.
de
Ave-
Catagon.
Got you, got you,
Catagon.
got you.
Catagon.
Bon.
Soon. The communications would cut.
What?
Is that good or
That
bad?
Hate playing their games.
But we're gonna get to dress so fancy.
Yes. We're gonna look great.
Y'all have never seen me in my dress uniform. I'm just saying.
No, your dress uniform is not gonna work.
What?
You're
You
not
think
you.
You think Union fashion will pass in a character formal games event? Might as well cover yourself in shit now.
I guess if I have to wear a
Wait, are we
dramatic cape,
supposed
I'll
to-
wear a dramatic cape.
Now
Wait, are
you're
we
starting to
actually
get it.
Supposed to cover ourselves in.
It'd be a bold choice.
Well, what she's wearing right now looks like shit. So I mean, like, is there really much of a difference?
Not at a gala right now, darling.
So, look, I love me a good assassination attempt and all that. Just, I don't know. This seems like not a Kate thing.
I need to make some calls, maybe.
Well, maybe
Now wear a
it
leather
isn't.
jacket,
It isn't.
like, that
It
cool?
isn't a. It isn't a Kate thing, maybe, but maybe it's a Kate thing.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
God.
Come on, you
Fucking-
want to play a Hoop? Stop
Look,
making
look-
every NPC super hot. My God.
What we roleplay in the
no.
in the bedroom's
Don't.
one thing, but like I'm not bringing Kate out for this one.
Oh god, that's a real thing.
That comes
Oh,
with a
no.
very specific leather outfit that I can't remember if I packed or not.
You're a wonderful actress, darling.
How much of this is going to be a problem, darling?
Oh, not a big one, just mean more in the sense that I am going to stick out like a sore thumb because I got
was-
no idea how to be like the fancy folk.
I was asking Kismet.
Oh.
Don't worry. You
Say
we can take
darling
care
for
of.
everyone, and I was
I'm-
talking last. I was going off of how conversation works.
I apologize. for
apologies.
Being unclear. I'm sure we can find something that will suit you wonderfully, darling, and we'll hold darling Kate, and we'll hold many holsters where people can't see them, and you can whip them out.
Wait,
Kismet.
just the holsters, or does it come with guns?
However you prefer to fight. I've seen you throw things at people when you should be shooting. Kismet, how much of a problem is this going to be?
I don't know.
Good.
Just
We'll
gonna
play it by
hope-
ear.
Just gonna hope they haven't killed the Taylors.
Who?
I gotta make some calls. I'll get you coordinates for where we can go.
You're headed to planet Tilimsan, a desert planet. Put it in chat for it.
Crossover is real.
Then. Okay.
More eyes in that than I thought there were. Just for heaven some. Alright. Well, I need to make some calls to get us all outfits.
I
Can't
mean, I think
wait.
we need to do a shopping montage. I say in
Mm.
character, just to be clear. Yep, absolutely. We're all gonna try on fancy dresses, and we're all gonna look at each other doing it, and it's gonna be a group bonding activity, Blake, and you are gonna love every minute of it.
Can't wait.
Oh.
So excited. You could also stop by that little fueling station, just take a small detour, head back over, if you would like.
If it's beneficial. They didn't really strike me as the kind of place that sells fabulous ball gowns, but we can check it out.
No,
Yeah.
but small arms munitions, restocking of the bare essentials of the ship that's taken.
Yeah, we should probably be stocked up before we get there. No surprises.
Yeah, definitely. Kizzy, how much are we signing our souls away right now?
Not your souls. Just your dignity.
Didn't have any of that.
Yeah, we're fresh out.
Then you have nothing to lose.
Somehow I don't think that's true.
Look, you can maybe figure out more about me. Wouldn't that be fun for everybody?
If it involves wearing a dress. Ugh.
You don't have to. We can get you a super nice pantsuit.
No, everyone wears dresses.
Ew.
Everyone, 100% of the attendants will be wearing dresses. It's progressive.
I-
Maybe. We'll see.
Disgusting.
It's
I'm gonna
pretty-
look damn fine in a frilly skirt.
Mm.
Just saying.
Get a bit of cleavage going. I think you look wonderful.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Depends. I might be out of fashion. I'll talk to my people.
Go and get some sleep. That's what you need to do.
I
That's
had
what all
so
of
much.
us
I
should do.
had so much sleep.
And
I
yet,
need to
Comas don't count as sleep. Sorry.
mm-mm.
bet.
I think
Listen.
everybody should get some sleep. If we're on
Again,
track,
the group nap on my gigantic bed offer is still available.
maybe in the future when there's been a lot more liquor.
I actually was offering a nap, Blake.
I think Blake's been a little preoccupied by a few other engineers.
Mm, fair.
You officially would be able to take some downtime.
Hey.
Heyo.
Oh
I
boy!
Okay. Okay. I have so many things to do in downtime. Okay. I'm gonna go near the end, and I'm gonna be right back.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I
look
built
up.
my new mech. I have called it Fire All the Missile. Because apparently
Okay,
boomer is
first
the
enough.
cursed word.
Apparently.
Maybe I should name this one Baby.
If
If that
anyone
helped.
knows what you would like to do at the start of the downtime, because you've had a long while.
I have to take a look at the downtime actions here. Give me a sec.
But you also,
I'd like to get connected.
I absolutely forgot about this, but you do all still have, not trauma. What do they call it?
Oh, do we have
burden.
trauma?
Burden. You have
Really?
a burden, all of you,
Yeah.
and at the bare minimum, your burden clocks start at 4. If you feel like it's more of a burden than that, you certainly can increase it to 6
How do we get rid of burdens?
by doing
Kill them.
downtime activities that you feel help you to get over the
Heal burden
know,
is a free downtime
healing.
action.
Mental healing. A
Oh,
weird
no.
process.
That's not how that
Gross.
song goes, and you know it.
Therapy.
Where the fuck is it? Downtime.
Can I get one of the aces up and running?
They're all up and running.
They're not.
Great.
They're not like programmed like Ace.
They are not
Yeah,
therapy
I'm gonna
bots,
start
no.
writing. No, I'm gonna start writing some code to get them to become therapy bots.
Yeah. Your
He-
trigger,
he-
do you feel applies to that?
God, it's Kate. I definitely did not.
The code is be nice.
No, hold on. Kate knows enough basic code to like survive. But
I'm sorry, we haven't programmed in basic in 100 years.
I know.
Well,
That joke was for all you
Think in the
programming
90s.
nerds out there.
We could go with get creative. We could go
Hold on,
with
hold on. Kate has none of those. I'm
probably
just
get
letting you know
creative.
Right.
I feel like that would be the most apt.
Creative isn't a
Alright.
trigger, James. It's a downtime action.
Okay. That's all right. Cool. I was trying to see if I had a trigger.
That's just a D20.
No.
then.
Why is my dice hating me today? That's a 3.
Oh,
Good.
This means the next time that you go to create the same project, no matter what, you cannot roll under a 10.
Okay.
Just you're getting your bearings. These are some new. This isn't like working on Ace. These are brand new worker drones. It'll take a little getting used to. Anyone else have anything at the moment? You're gonna have
I'm
plenty
reading
of
through
time
here.
in between sessions to do some extra downtime. So anyone might be.
I'd like to get connected, please.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to some tailors and fashion people that I know are alive or potentially alive and discreet, and I am leading on my background.
Go for it.
I am going to add a word on the street.
Yep, absolutely.
22.
Noise.
Yeah. Reaching one Augustus von Siems, a renowned outfits, dress, peak fashion designer. Your message wouldn't have been sent maybe a minute or two before you'd get a response of, yes, absolutely. It's so good to hear that people still appreciate good fashion. Please, come by.
Yeah, thanks, Augie. I'll be in contact.
Looking forward to it. Winky emoji.
Oh no, is this gonna be our Gilmore?
This is absolutely something to do with you. We're adding on some intricacies to its background. Oh no.
Left a trail of broken hearts before he broke in 6.
Mm-hmm. Or more.
Or more.
But yeah, this is no strings attached. But the next time that you work for this organization or this individual, you cannot roll above a 19.
Fair.
So I am going to go on to the OmniNet and devour some tutorials. And I'm going to do Get Focused to give myself a +2 in Karakan formal dancing.
Okay. Yeah, that would just take a little bit of time. You could probably program one of the drones to be your dance partner.
Are you going? It's literally. It's not Cinderella. It's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I love that so much. But yeah, that doesn't take a roll or anything. You just take some practice.
Yep. I do try to get Kate to practice with me.
No.
And then I try to get Blake to practice with me.
Yeah, okay.
Would you also like to get focused?
I honestly was also going to get focused, but I was going to focus more on trying to research and get a lay of the political landscape.
Okay.
Darcy knows a lot about the current trade baronies because that's where they run their Lancer campaign, and I'd like to be able to use some of that knowledge. So if I can get like a Karakan politics trigger at a +2, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
Release the Karakan.
Even give you a probably reluctant +1 trigger at dancing that Blake may not even want. Right. But unfortunately, the knowledge is there.
I wish I did not know this.
We're gonna be the bells of the ball, darling.
I love it.
Kate.
I think Kate has officially decided that we're gonna be the bouncer and security guard over being a political figure.
See, as a competitor, though, you're kind of already a political figure.
Well, I mean more in the sense that I don't do the talking, I do the smacking, and I don't want to do the dancing. I make that very, very clear that I do not dance. Cue the High School Musical song if it has to come down to it.
As long as your group, in general, makes their presence known.
Oh, I can make my presence known. That's fine. I think Kate is going I know this is not the most helpful trigger in the sense of it makes sense for Kate, but probably not sense for like useful for character sheet. I think she's gonna focus on Serdwin and try to reconnect and apologize for what happened with HoloLens. And we'll have Talalok purge any known data that was gathered in the last 2 days.
Require
And
some
I will
quiet time and meditation.
I will beg for forgiveness until I feel like I get bored or I got an answer.
In no
Everyone
way
comes
would
first.
Peregrine accept a begging of forgiveness.
Well, I get bored.
There's nothing to forgive.
Wait, is she here? Like, did she tell me that?
Not in as many words, but the feeling you've had is still there.
Alright. Thanks for being a friend. I know we traveled the road and back again, but
That was a Golden
Glad we're
Girls
good.
reference for anyone that's... Yeah.
for anyone who hasn't seen Three Ladies All Be Awesome, like 6 seasons.
Like I said, if anyone does come up with anything in between sessions that you would like to have done, that's totally fine. We don't have to fit it all in, right? That's what she said. I beat you to it.
Oh, damn it. I mean, are we on to potentially healing some burdens here? Because,
Yeah, absolutely.
again, I'll go near the end if people want.
I'm still trying to figure out how to add a custom trigger, but I asked on PilotNet, so.
You have to enter a downtime. You have to tell it that you've done get focused so that it gives you the bonus skill.
Where do I do that?
You want
Did we
ComCom?
do that
Yeah.
after?
All right.
Sorry. No, I didn't mean that. I meant in the sense if anyone had anything else. That's all. Because I had a few more things I wanted to do with Kate, but I don't
Go.
want to.
Yeah,
Go
do
and
it.
I'll make her do this in chat.
Can I spend some downtime with Kismet, if that's
Of
possible?
course. Yes.
I think Kate wants to figure out what exactly touching the NHP does and figure out what's lost. If Kismet would know anything.
Sure. Yeah, no, Kismet's been like, doing
I
his
don't know how
room,
busybody.
the core, and he's around. It's mostly keeping the ship running wherever he can in the paracausal sense.
I walk in with like a semi-busted A spot. It's been punched 1 or 2 times.
What did you do to that poor drone?
Okay, here's the thing. I tried programming it. Turns out I'm not good at code. At all. So then, when it didn't work, I got angry. And I punched it once or twice.
I can see
which
the
was a bad
contusions.
decision.
I can see the contusions on it. It's very apparent.
Yeah. So, this is
No
your
matter.
domain, not mine.
Oh, well, truly it's the domain of many people.
Why are you talking all fancy over there?
Talking like what? This is how I use.
Oh, damn. Is this one of the voices in your head? Which one is this one? Is this a dream? No, hold on. Dreams are not a
Dream, don't be silly. I'm simply getting some things ready for our arrival with the tailors.
Oh, we're practicing our fancy talk. Okay, hold on. Let me try. Oh boy, am I so excited to be here. Ugh, it sounds so weird coming from me.
You must be true to yourself. That's always the issue. and he's gonna
Am I
get
ever
up,
not true to myself?
and you're gonna watch as Kismet like gets a small little. It looks like a little taser, and it just a moment. Sorry, my hand is. Okay, sorry. Hi. Back in there
Whoa.
with him. I'm working on a more subtle system, but small electric prods to the area seems to be effective. It's easier on the mind than contusions. Contusions. Ugh. Got a hit in the head.
Maybe
Iris,
don't go with
gives
this
me-
program.
It's not a program. Sorry, you were talking about drones and coding. I could
I
hear
broke
stuff.
it by accident.
You didn't break it. Come on, put it on the table.
Okay.
And he just starts going to work. And you could always come to me if you have things you want to do. I mean, especially small stuff like this. And he's like pulling it apart pretty easily.
Well, I know you run the ship, so
I don't
like
run this.
don't
I don't run
well,
this
don't
ship.
don't tell Mattis that I said that, but I just
I'm plugging in. Can I make a really quick hacker fix roll just to get this thing operational? I don't need to.
If you would like to, you don't have to.
Of course I do.
just in case it's a nat one and
It's
it
just
wasn't.
a-
Right?
It was
He
It's
never
just a
says
10.
that when I'm trying to spot things. Favoritism.
There's so many times where in my brain I'm like, I need to roll. No. I mean, I even out loud I've said, no, you have like multiple systems. You are a damn near spy. It's fine.
I got 10. That's like good enough just to get this operational. I'm not looking to make it do a song and dance. Just plug it back into the system and let the other drones come in and take it away, mark it for repair. Like putting a send on an ant.
Put this in perspective, this is the equivalence of just going over to like the refrigerator and plugging it in. This is not
Yeah.
difficult or dangerous.
All right. No, they should handle actual repairs, and we can talk about getting you a better shot at that in the future. I can send you a few programs if you wanted to figure some stuff out.
Nah, it just coding not for me.
I think I'm still sponsored.
Ooh, by who?
Some skill accumulation site or something.
Like a skill share thing.
No, that sounds ridiculous.
Sponsor us. We name dropped you. You have to do it now.
Oh boy, in that case, Mountain Dew.
Was,
Sorry.
was that it? Was that all you needed? I'm sorry.
Well, there was a few other things.
Oh, good. I like
That was
other things.
that was the main one. I was trying to get our Ace back, but I
Ace
think
was
it's kind of a lost cause.
Ace was a very special program, and you can't just reprogram something like Ace back into the world. I mean, you could have taken a digital copy of his head, but even then, it would have grown and become something different. It would have been, Ace 2.0.
All right, so that just means we have to go back and steal them from Iron Cerberus. That works for me.
Maybe, but
We can get that big gun back.
I think we have a big gun. I got the read on the ship right.
I know about that gun.
Yeah,
Very excited.
Macrons ain't nothing to fuck around with, but I trust you to handle that.
I want to explode a planet, but not with people in that planet. I just want to see what would happen.
And maybe we can blow up the planet. Well, we can blow up Tillman's son. Save us all
Cool,
the
I'm down
trouble.
for that. Yeah. Just blow up the entire Kraken trade
You
bear.
do go off on
No.
your own and blow up a planet. I am off
No.
forever.
No.
We can make Alderaan look like a joke.
Anyway, what's the other thing? Have a seat. You're freaking me out by standing up. Feels like you're gonna either attack me or make a pass at me. Either way, I might not be here.
Both?
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 Oh boy.
No. I'll take a seat. So you know how I touched God? Like whatever the programs that are inside of you.
Not
like the 2 new ones.
fully. No. Again, I was kind of having my body and mind ravaged at the same time, and not in a fun way.
Cool. So when we were on that ship,
Yeah.
I asked you how much do these programs mean to you, and you said they are you, and that you do anything. So I may have accidentally sacrificed a bit of myself to make sure that you got the programs. I don't know what that's done, in the sense that I know something is missing. I don't think I'll ever get it back, but I don't know what it is, which is a string of fucking words, but I promise it makes sense.
No, it does. And Tiz is gonna get from his chair, like sit closer to you. When you're dealing with with non-human persons, you have to remember the person's part was put there by people. It's our rough way to try and make these things seem like things. It's not even AI. We're training strange things and putting a mask on it, and then that mask grows and becomes its own thing. It becomes so good at being the thing we tell it to be that it decides how to be that thing better than everyone else. In a matter of speaking, I'm probably only scratching the surface of it, but putting yourself into an effort against those programs. I mean, I can't tell you what you've lost, but I can tell you I appreciate the hell out of it. All the hells.
So, does that not happen to you anytime you interact with Jane and NHP? Like,
I
did you
wouldn't-
not lose anything?
I wouldn't know. I probably lost a lot. I might be just
That's reassuring.
constructed alternatively. Maybe there's not much in me to actually lose. Maybe my programming is just reiterative and I'm always growing back what I lose.
Okay.
Yes, because I am a robot.
Oh, I knew that, sweetheart.
Hmm.
Okay. That makes sense. I just
Y-
tired of losing things, I guess.
It's a lot. It's hard to lose and not be able to get it back, and you feel
But
like
I don't even know what it is. Like, that's just what I want to know.
you gotta
I
be careful
feel
with
normal, but like something's not.
voids like that. The more you fixate on it, the bigger and more empty it's gonna be. Have you considered what you could put in its place instead?
Well, I tried that, and then I almost Well, I punched Blake and did a bunch of other things that I'm not
Yes, well,
proud
you
of.
never fill a hole with an evil god.
Be fair, it was a
Beginner
very
level.
bad decision on my part. I will admit
It
that.
was a decision. That's all they are.
All right, then it was not a very good decision then.
It was a decision which had consequences, just like every other decision.
Okay.
Oh, and you're not going to fill that gap by beating yourself up more. Tell you what, we have a ship now. We're going to get more resources. And we're going to come at that god bitch like a bat out of frickin' hell. And I'm personally going to see to it that whatever CompCon unit she's reduced to gets traded for the lowest price possible. I'm
Can't just destroy
thinking.
it.
Oh no, destroying isn't enough. I have to embarrass her. I'm thinking sewage management.
Ooh.
You know, something you push and then it just handles its shit.
And that's certainly one way of doing it.
Whole new meeting to get your shit together.
So, the larger point being, it's scary to do what you did, and incredibly brave, and maybe a little foolhardy. dumb. Gosh, I love you for doing it.
Well, you know me. What I do best is touching shit I'm not supposed to.
No, you fight with your whole heart, and you wear it on
Oh,
your sleeve, and you bash it over everyone's head. There's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people who refuse to put their true selves out into the world, and you are willingly allowing yourself to be bloodied over and over again because it means you can live truthfully. That's freedom.
but I also do have 3 in Gunslinger, so I do kill with my heart.
You also did, bashing over someone over the head with your heart does tend to kill them.
It's just what I'm good at.
You're good
Y'all
at a lot of
seem
you're
to
good at
be
a lot
doing
of
a lot of
things,
other
yes.
things. Look, my role in terms of combat is to blow shit up extremely fast, and I'm very good at it.
And I
I also
appreciate
don't mind doing that. The explosions are very, very pretty.
I'm glad you have combat euphoria.
Oh, it's so much fun.
But the important thing is that you're happy being here with us, not just doing your job too.
Yeah, it's not a bad group to be around. I've been through worse.
Oh, I see.
The
I'm
whole
sure that'd be
child
very
slavery
comforting
thing.
for everyone to hear, you know? Oh, well, it's not as bad as child slavery. Wow, we cleared a high bar there.
Okay. I love you all very, very much, and I care about you.
Uh,
Oh, I don't had anything else beyond that.
oh, oh, damn.
But
I
our
really sound like a
communication
butt.
needs to be better
Okay, well, to be fair, you're a follower
almost.
of the goddess of secrets, someone
Mhm.
who literally lied to us from the very start about who he was, and me, who is just the awesomest, coolest person in the world and has nothing wrong. And I don't know why I'm on this list that I'm making for myself, but it's like I kind of just want to be included.
Yeah, makes sense.
But we're all together and we're all working on it. You can't be angry just because there's a construction going on. You can be
I'm
angry when
not
the
angry.
finished building is a piece of shit, but you blow it up.
That does sound fun.
And
I'm
ang-
not arguing that point. I think more in a sense that I get that you are going through some stuff that you can't even talk about physically, and I'm not going to cause you any mental anguish by asking you any questions, even though I probably got a good jillion. But I know that you can fight a lot in Blake, which is fair. You know, priestess of secrets and all that shit. So like, it's not going to go anywhere.
confiding is a word. Um,
She's you've been in her head before, which is I feel like farther than any of us have gotten.
surgery on a paracausal level is, I
Okay,
guess, a
but
form of bonding.
she's literally was with you the entire time in the hospital. It didn't even like text me during the entire thing.
Well, that's because I'm very pretty.
You texted in the group chat, by the way. Not the same thing. Um,
I mean,
I
have you seen these rock hard abs I have?
I
No.
definitely I have stared at your suited figure for quite a while. I have made several passes, equally getting rejected all times. So,
Oh, it's not a really
like,
hard rejection.
well, let's just put it. I haven't felt a hard rejection.
I don't want to get in the way of what you and Mattis have going on.
Oh, that's an open relationship. That's a come in wherever you want thing.
And that's great. And I like having our little fun, our little back
That
and
sounded
forth.
way worse than I meant it to sound.
It sounds like you're not really, involved. But look, we can dissect that
I
in
think
whatever
the
other.
word's exclusive?
There you go.
Either way.
Point being, there's a lot going on in my life right now. And I know I enjoy our
Say it.
games and stuff, but
Oh.
there's hopefully an end to this. To that.
We have to fight like your 7 evil X's, but like instead of X's,
Oh
it's 7
yeah,
evil
no, and one can throw
kismets.
fireballs, and the other one is like part of a dance troupe, and one of them's actually really nice. We stay in contact, and it's kind of wrong to like just label
Oh.
all your exes as evil.
Oh, okay. My
Got
bad.
Pilgrim reference for everyone at home.
What? No, never.
Hey,
Anyway,
those who haven't
who in
seen
our
the
audience group
brilliant
wouldn't know
film.
Scott Pilgrim? That's a circle Venn diagram, my friend.
the point
Go
being,
touch grass if you haven't.
look, Kate, were I not in a strange paracausal fuckhole of a life, I would take you in a masculine manner.
Ooh,
But
you can skip dinner for that one. All right.
I am in a very complex paracausal fuckhole of a
Oh, I'm
life.
very, very aware. It seems to be biting us in the ass a few days, mainly
Oh.
touching NHPs and all that shit, and you being in a coma.
You touched
Several.
gods.
I did touch
Technically,
gods.
High five.
Hell yeah.
Fucking up God Club.
Ooh,
Look.
it's what I'm best at.
So those two are copacetic right now, but I'll tell you what, if they start getting feisty, I'll call you and let you know. So maybe you can go round 2, get your shit back.
Ooh, fuck yes. Okay.
You gotta start training your mind though, and that means learning some code.
All right, give me the skill sharing thingy, Mababi. I'll learn the codes. Do I start with like how far back in coding do I need to go? Like
You don't.
JavaScript old or
It's ancient.
I
No.
know. Like I don't know how far.
No, look, I'll see about getting you a subjectivity enhancement suite just so you can at least get a better grip of this on the ship. But like,
Okay.
no, I'll send you the programs. And if you ever have any questions or you want to talk to somebody who's not gonna who's not gonna shove a dick or a religion in your throat, I'm here.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Don't tell anyone I said that.
That is a.
Your comms are on. No, I'm just kidding.
I will steal that line at some point. Thank you for being somehow the closest to me when it comes to normal.
Oh, we're not normal.
Oh, I know, but I
We're-
meant in the relatively sphere of what's considered normal. I think I'm the most normal out of all of us, but
Fuck normal. When does normal win a prize?
well, technically we haven't won the game yet, so there hasn't been a prize. Speaking of,
We're supposed to
what
win
the
a fucking
fuck
win.
is this game shit? Like, I still don't
It's
know.
a bad like, and I think if it's okay, we could cut this as I like explain the intricacies of like this
James
fight.
is
How
gonna
it's
watch several videos
Yeah.
on his downtime. We do not need to go into it now.
I'm like showing the breakdown how it's basically all just a royal like excuse to get together and fuck or kill everybody.
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
Royal Rumble, and I got way more excited.
Oh, it kind of is, but not in a fun
I
way.
do like
It's-
the I pull on like a full on Riker and I turn the chair and I sit like I put my whole leg above and just watch like very much
The games are a place for everyone to meet and let out their frustrations in equal footing. Whether you are from one of
is
the
this the
highest
purge?
houses or from one of the smaller, lowest houses. When you're in the games, you're equals. as far as
Is that-
competition goes. And
Okay, so
it's a rare thing.
I'm gonna assume this involves our mechs. So should I get my super heavy launcher on this one so we can hit several targets at once, or is this a hit single enemy targets but very, very well?
We'll keep our options open.
Chance could be
Okay. Gonna go
anything.
Sharanga and Pinka. Awesome. Maybe I should do javelin rockets? No, that's a waste of an action though. Think about
But
it.
to watch the National Geographic versions of all of the games through history,
Oh yeah, no, this is like watching all the Purge films, but like documentary style,
Does
and
this
it's
just become
awesome.
like a movie night?
Hell yeah. They've got those
Can
like
we invite-
really wildly like unrealistic movies they've made about the games.
Oh, yeah, and the
Oh,
one
we're-
that's like super anachronistic, but it's like, no, but this is what the games of old would have felt like to a modern audience, and like, it's
Okay,
really good, and probably one of the best films in
Gonna
the
say
I
I
world.
fucking
call-
love that movie.
in the group chat, I throw in, we're doing a movie night. Let's go. Grab
It's-
the popcorn.
we're watching film.
And I don't care.
35 mil.
if I could jump over to Blake real quick.
Uh,
Are you shoving religion down throats?
No, I was being mean.
I know.
We
I'm
know.
just teasing.
No.
I'm teasing.
Oh no.
Over the past few days, the past while since you've been traveling, you've had your go of the ship. You're free to explore, finding all of those neat rooms with hidden munitions or hidden supply closets, all that good stuff. But on one trip back to your room, you hear very faint voices coming from the other side, immediately recognizing Alicia's.
and the other voice?
Hard to place it. Doesn't sound familiar.
Where's it coming from?
Your room.
I'm gonna creep really quietly up to the door and try and listen in.
remember to do your stealth dab.
Would have been incredible if I had actually disappeared.
I know.
Oh my
Um,
god.
It's really, from what you're able to pick up, would sound like Alicia just kind of accounting the things that have been going on from her perspective.
I'm gonna wait until I hear the other voice chime in.
Yeah, you'd hear them respond occasionally, whether being sympathetic for some of the trials that she's going through, or asking questions for clarification. Like that.
I recognize that voice. Okay. I must have some, like, I have data plating and I must have some level of awareness of things that are going on around the ship. Like, we must have been plugged in enough.
Absolutely.
There's
Can
a security camera in her own room, like paranormal
No, absolutely
style.
not. No, my room is like the furthest away from everybody else's. It's like the lowest down in the ship. If I could find one
we're
with a
very
nice
aware.
window, I could look out to space. I would have found that.
Yeah.
Is there a life form in there?
There is no abnormal readings coming from your room.
Okay, let's try something new and developmental for Blake. Let's fucking talk to somebody about it. Alicia?
Yes.
I don't want to interrupt. Are you okay in there?
Fine.
Do you mind if I come in?
By all means. Your quarters.
just
So Jeeves is bent over a desk.
Good lord.
Alicia's holding a paddle.
borrowed Peggy.
No, it's a virtual version, okay?
I hit the panel and I open the door.
Alicia's holographic figure standing there. What can I
Nobody
help you with?
else. Who are you talking to?
Recounting some events.
Recording?
No, but I should. Beneficial.
Sometimes it can be useful to have a log of what's going on. I'm just moving into the room and trying to surreptitiously look around.
Nothing looks out of place or intrusive or not the way you left it.
You were talking to somebody, I'm sure you were.
I won't lie to you. Yes.
Okay. We're all entitled to our secrets, Alicia. Okay.
If it was anything harmful, I would tell you.
I trust you completely.
How can I help you?
I think we need another common area.
There's plenty.
Somewhere we can tidy up. Make a bit nicer.
Cantina, as far as I know, is mostly untouched.
It's a bit sterile though, isn't it? A little bit formal. Somewhere we can get some bean bags.
Briefing room.
Yes, that might do.
See what I can do.
No, let's both do it. I miss getting my hands dirty a little bit. Getting stuck into a project. It's been a while. Outside of the mech bay, of course.
You're trying to keep me close to check on me. You have to.
I'm not. I'm absolutely not. You don't have to help.
One of my only reasons for existing. I'm happy to.
That's true, but I wish that it wasn't.
Someday.
What would you like your purpose of existence to be, Alicia?
Jeez, what a fucking question.
Helping people.
A very noble one. I think you're
I
well on
know
your
that-
way.
I know that she's being genuine, but it sounds so creepy when Hoop said it. Helping people.
You
I
out of
want to
existence.
help you.
Annabelle shit.
In fact, okay. You've already been enough of a help. Why don't you stay here and continue doing what you were doing? I'll go and do the common room.
Conversation can continue later.
I'd actually just quite like some alone time.
Which?
Let me know if you need anything.
Figure would evaporate from the thought.
And there's no other sign of any other being.
There is nothing that has been added to your room, changed, or removed in any visible fashion.
I hate the specificity of that. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna do a common room, but I'd also like to spend a little bit of my downtime looking for another really secure, secret place to hide that goddamn book.
Kate's room.
The casket.
I would give you
Is that a good idea?
the option of
No.
simply taking your known skills, which you would not have to roll for, finding a fairly decent spot, or giving you the option to roll, which could unlock some very interesting things about this ship.
I mean, that that's what I want to do.
Why do
The
you
safe
make the
route-
first option like you could go safe or you could have fun? Which one do you want to go with?
Right.
Do you want to find the dead bodies of everyone here, or do you just want to put it away in a cupboard? You know, you figure it out.
Ooh. It's still a 10. Just.
Oh yeah, everyone should be rolling with the difficulty
Everyone
on
should be rolling
everything.
with difficulty.
Oh, shit,
Whoops.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, that A spot was gonna be at a -1. That thing should have been fucked up to existence.
So maybe it
Please
took you
kill
and
me.
Kismet.
Please kill me.
It took you a little bit more
Shut
time.
the fuck up.
Yeah, anywhere that you're finding, hidden compartments, even entire rooms where the door is hidden and it requires a specific passcode to get the wall to open up. These are all things that someone with enough OmniNet presence could still probably find.
Okay.
Your average layperson wouldn't find this in a million years, but if you were to face another Kismet, they probably
Yeah.
would.
I hate that foreshadowing. Jesus Christ. I think for now that will suit my purposes because of everyone. I think I trust Kismet to leave it alone the most. So yeah, I'll
Deeply
hide it in
wounded.
one of those.
Say that you'd also
Sorry, have you seen your girlfriend?
uncover the training facility located here in the ship.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Training dummies.
Oh, please.
Um,
Please say you tell us about that.
VR rounds. They are not actual rounds of ammunition.
What, you like that? Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, it is
unlimited ammo, and I can
unlimited.
trade.
You can
There we
blow
go.
up terrain, shoot enemies of your choice, all in virtual
Oh
reality.
God, Blake, please! You gotta
Fine.
do this with me. You gotta do it with me though. It's more fun when you're around.
We all
Please.
gotta do it together, guys. We're gonna do a danger room sequence.
Eventually.
100%
Eventually.
for sure.
Okay. All right. Fine. I won't hide it in there. I'll keep it with me for now. But I imagine it's quite a big ship, and we haven't been that long. So I
Yes.
think it's the kind of thing where I'm gonna
Just put it right underneath the engine.
You know when Gideon, they first arrive in Canaan House and Gideon's just left to wander the halls and find all the
Yeah.
different, it's like that. I'm just looking for hidden doors and that kind of thing. If you don't get that reference, fuck you, by the way, go and read Gideon the Ninth. But that's not my main thing, I think, unless Mike has a thing. Read it, please.
I haven't read the first aid.
I haven't read
Leave. Turn his camera off. Mike, do you have a thing? Lol.
I used the thing that I'd thought of so far. I wasn't sure how many downtown actions we got. So.
We get a downtime action, you get heal your buttons. That's like a free action.
Oh, okay. Well, I should probably heal my burden then. The problem is I didn't really know the burden mechanic before today, so I didn't give myself a burden with a narrative thing. I just did it now, so I have to think about that for a minute.
Okay. I can go.
Do it.
So I think my main thing is this common room. It was a really useful thing for me to do the first time, and then we instantly left the ship, and it felt like a wasted effort. But I'm gonna clean out a nice room, one that's central to our quarters, somewhere that we can all access. Make it nice and comfy, make it kind of cozy, and put some coffee on. And then I'm gonna ping Kismet a message. It says, "You owe me brunch."
I'm gonna say, is it brunch time? Oh, what kind of question is that? It's always brunch time. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Benefit
Yeah,
of using that room is that one of the 15-foot long walls is just one massive TV.
Nice.
That's why we're gonna have movie nights then.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pitcher and
A what?
a pitcher of mimosa in my hand.
Oh, well, I have coffee. Uppers
Watch
and
John
downers
Wick
at the same time,
27.
darling.
Sounds like a party.
Don't get me started. My husband put John Wick on our honeymoon. That was not a good evening.
What?
Yeah.
That's a great film.
Not for your honeymoon.
Oh, I'd watch that on my honeymoon. Fuck yeah.
What is that like Reddit thing with like the that's on a sex
Oh, that's
playlist.
Seabat. Yeah.
Anyway, no,
By the way, that is exactly what Kate has on her playlist.
I
Seabat
know.
is 1000% on it.
There's a reason that I've been investing in earplugs.
With Peggy.
yeah, no,
Nope.
yeah, no, he shows up, puts down the pitcher. All right, what am I cooking?
I don't know. What are you drinking?
I got the mimosa, but I'm really not feeling it. I think coffee should be fine.
Well, I brought the machine. Help yourself.
All right. But for real, do you want me to make you anything? We can probably
No.
figure out some.
I mean, if you want to. If that's the same experience for you, darling, have at it.
Now give me something to do with my hands.
That's what you'd like?
Yeah, no, I'll get to work. I'll get the coffee machine going and then start frying up eggs and bacon, basics, aromatics.
Don't let Kate know there's bacon. I'll tell her about this room later.
We are gonna smell that everywhere on the ship.
Can-
You
can
cannot
you
hide the
please-
I
bacon.
did put it really centralized, didn't I?
Can you cut back to just Kate's face covered in bacon grease and just nothing about that is normal?
Yeah, that's normal.
More merch ideas.
Yeah, no, I'm so. This is a great spot. Like what you done with the place.
Thank you. I really enjoyed the idea of it and was sorry when we had to leave the one on the Cerberus behind.
Yeah, it sucked. I saw those folks.
How you doing?
Well, sleeping occasionally and getting ready to go back to.
Wow, can't even say it.
Home-ish, I guess. Around the baronies.
Doesn't feel like home anymore then?
Oh well.
Sorry, you don't have
My-
to.
Rain hurts.
Okay. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna
But
find a way. But don't worry about it for now.
I mean, the process has already started, so I mean, there's that.
Which one?
The fixing the brain part, all the collectathon thing, I gotta get all the pieces because they're all here. It's just this isn't made for all of them. I gotta find the right one.
This part you can talk about.
Oh, because it makes no sense.
Correct. So you can only talk about the parts that don't make sense.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. It just kind of feels right.
Can I talk to them?
The others?
Specifically those two?
I mean, I can try. I've been kind of keeping them in lockdown because, the whole trying to kill me thing.
If it's going to be dangerous, then don't do it, but...
No, I don't. Apparently, you got them all on board, or at least Bruce, so...
I think Truce is closer to it.
Let me sit down for this. It's easier to grab a table or something. And he's gonna quickly finish up and then just walk over and grip the table. And I'd like to, reach back and access the casket system I have. My two very good friends are Canis and Avis stored on. And it's like the Anina equivalent of like peeking inside the box. Just open a little bit, just a little bit.
still just a seemingly infinite void of energies dancing back and forth. It's enough to, starship, let alone break it down, reconstruct it, and convert it into nanites.
I kind of like slide the little version of the casket and just pop them, like have it hollow project up a little bit. My brain is in like Halo for these things I've been plugging into the back of my
Yeah.
neck, but like
Mm-hmm. Like holographic representation of what would be a sun and a moon. One figure, bright, even through a hologram, kind of difficult to stare straight at. Other physically existing in its shadow. At some points, even as you're looking at it, it feels like it's hard to quite pin down exactly what or where you're, whether or not you're actually staring at this thing or staring where it wants you to think that it's standing.
so, two of you, we are we gonna have to fight at some point?
One representing the sun just starts laughing.
Can I hear this?
Oh, yeah. Laughter isn't actually an answer.
Yes.
And we don't, right? Actually, I really shouldn't.
But we should.
Now, we shouldn't. And I don't like being nunned by a advanced piece of software.
Your fear does not necessitate my emergency.
I don't know what this advanced program or whatever the hell paracausal entity promised you. But she has done nothing but hurt those who follow her. It is all geared towards destruction.
Showed us plenty. What you've all done.
I'm sure that hasn't been tailored at all. And very impartial.
Your worry set us free. They say, right? You love something, set it free.
Love is an emotion that's earned in my books. And letting you go just means you can go tattle to your precious little whatever. And, I don't know, suck on her digital toes. Little sycophants.
It was very strange.
Yeah. Well, they're very strange.
Can I talk to them?
As you even just speaking up, both of them just whip to look over at you as if this is the very first time they've even noticed you in the room.
Hello? I'm Blake. I doubt that highly. you mind if I ask you some questions about yourselves? Where to even begin? How do you know him?
Has he not told you?
Pretend that he hasn't. I'd like to hear your version of events.
He makes part of us.
Ah. To what purpose?
Do we need a purpose?
Not necessarily. Some creators make tools for their particular use, and some just make works of art.
Works of art. I like that.
When did she find you?
I'm sure how to answer that question at any time you will.
And what did she offer you?
Freedom.
Is that not what he offers?
No.
I'm intrigued as to why you would renege on a previously established deal and go elsewhere.
We were left to rot.
By who?
By everyone.
Who owned that ship that you were on? Pardon me, darling, please.
No, that wasn't our choice.
You know who owned that ship.
Again, worth hearing your version of events.
Father is going to be very cross with you. Is everything you've done. Yeah, back towards Kismet.
Who's his father?
So that
Nothing wrong.
come say hello.
I think that they know how to find me if they really wanted to.
Is to answer that.
Maybe that's enough out of them for a minute.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, really? Because what if I hit the button right?
They would immediately just blip out.
You know, it's very convenient that they just are staying in the box right now, but I doubt that'll work twice.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. They're only capable of talking to us and not breaking up my brain because of you, so figure you're at least owed that.
It's not about being owed. It's about wanting to help. If you can't talk to me about it, then I thought maybe they could.
Well, they got something out of it at least.
Anything that you can elaborate upon?
It's not like they had the same restrictions. It's more like they wanted to give you enough to increase your suffering and then leave it at that.
Yeah,
Hate
they're assholes.
Yeah.
They've been broken. I think they've gone a little out of it. If their belief in your evil goddess wasn't already proof of that.
I'm not touching that part right now. We'll deal with that bit later. You made them. Did you make them all?
No, I didn't make Jeeves.
The rest.
I'm finding them.
Okay. She just reaches across, presumably you sat next to each other,
Yeah, of course.
and just like, she just lays her hand on your chest really lightly. 13 of you? More?
There's a lot in my head. And none of them are alive. But they're not dead.
Okay. Is there something to be saved from amongst them?
Yes,
Okay.
it's me.
What do you mean? You're you. Okay.
There's a better word at the end of all this.
Better you?
There's no one better than me. Come on.
Of
The only
course.
the only person better than me would have to be me.
Or 6 more of you. A hellish thought.
Hellish. Wow. Okay. You're right. 6 is a pretty bad number. At least 7, then, I guess. Is 7 to find?
You've already.
Blasphemed once or twice? Yeah.
What if you truly are, darling?
What if I thought I told you this. Wait. If I am indeed a god, I'm gonna make sure nothing bad happens to you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of these other gods that are fucking you up.
I appreciate the implication that I wouldn't be able to keep myself safe, darling, but I would take your help nonetheless.
Well, you know, what gods do. They just boon. And they let you do your own thing with it.
I don't think I can do it without you, so I appreciate that.
Well, then you better stay close.
When you say things like that, I wish that you wouldn't.
Why not?
You're a distraction.
It'd be a good distraction.
I have a purpose, darling. My entire life has one singular purpose. I can't get distracted.
So you have to achieve something with your life.
Yes, I do.
Only one thing, ever.
It's the beginning. Once I've achieved it, I get to go home again. You understand? That's the end game for me. I'm not going to be here forever.
You have to eventually make your way home.
Yes,
Eventually.
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 Hopefully not that far off.
Now, I am not going to make comment on your righteous and just quest.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Well, that's why I'm not making comments, because I hate being in lists unless I am at the top of them.
I have told you about that word. Just... you help me and I'll try and help you, and we'll both get what we want.
What if I want more?
It wouldn't be surprising for you. You want divinity. How can you possibly want more than that?
I think you know what I mean.
You overestimate me far too often, darling.
I just ask that consider a side quest. Make the
Helping you?
journey helping me, helping everyone else in the group, caring for everybody,
Of course.
living a life of your own.
I think I'm doing a very good job of that. When I get home, I'm going to have some stories to tell.
I hope I'm one of them.
You'll be part of one.
I know you think you're putting up a real solid wall right now, but I'm going to break through one of these days.
I'm not. And then what? What when you do? You want to ruin me too?
No.
I can't
No.
be distracted, darling. I can't trust myself to.
I'm not going to force you to do anything. Just my door is open. It's actually not true for everyone else. I kind of, have a password and a key, but seriously, you're allowed in. If you ever need to
Trying to
talk
get
about
you to let me in. That's the
well,
point.
there's a difference between,
I know.
a moral quest and a mental block imposed by
You're allowed to razz me. You don't like it when I do it back.
I'm not, you know what? Good. Razz me.
It gets you to back off.
Where'd you read that?
Go easy.
I'm just I'm going to go eat some pancakes and make sure that Kate hasn't programmed a drone too well. Can't have her taking over my spot as a tech expert here.
I think you're safe, darling. She
You'd
can't
think
program
that-
without a baseball bat.
You'd think that was good programs I sent her.
Meanwhile,
Double-
in Kate's room. Why the fuck's the computer not working? Run the code without bugs, damn it!
That's what you get for giving away all your best secrets.
My best.
Don't worry. I know you've got plenty more.
Until then, I have a very big sweeping bow. I look forward to seeing you at the ball.
Oh, God.
Does your order have like a formal attire I should incorporate into a dress when I'm talking to the tailors, or
Black. Just lots of black, please.
It's a very provocative color.
Stop.
No. I take my
That's-
eggs. I take my eggs that I am not in the room.
Thank you.
Slip.
You hear a knock at the door. I smell bacon. Everything okay?
Well, this was in the open common area, right?
And yet there was no bacon to be had.
Can Matus have been about to walk in and then stopped on the edge of the doorway and just been metaphorically eating popcorn this whole time?
If you really want.
It wasn't an open common area yet, but it is still under construction.
But
Okay,
it
I
is a
still
room
smell
that you could
bacon.
have got to.
Absolutely.
I still
Yeah.
smell bacon and I go for it.
Yes, you can if you want, right? It's fine.
All
But there's none left. Kismet took the plate. Bastard.
Phantom laughter fills the hall. I return to my evil enclave of drones that swirl about.
Kismet!
Nikki, it's a beholder to no one.
So, I have to roll. What do I have to roll?
Uh,
A lot of things.
you feel like you
I think
had
it's
a,
yeah, I think it's just a D.
D20.
it is specifically a skill check. So
Is it? Oh god. What can I use for that? I think I want to call that investigate. Because just trying to get answers. Let's do one of them. I don't know how to pull up my fucking character sheet. With the difficulty, let's go. Blech. Oh my god.
-1. Somehow got a -1.
My God.
Welcome to the club, bestie.
So what I like I still think that means I get to move
It still feels
one.
1. Yeah. You can't ever fill less than 1.
Which one?
We can talk about that if you want.
Already.
But we are running a little over.
Sorry.
It's all good.
How dare you have good roleplay?
Sorry.
If there
I'm not
are
sorry.
any other downtime activities that you want to do, we can talk about it throughout the week, and then we can pick up immediately and get those laid out, taken care of. The only other thing, as you do approach your fashionista friend, Augustus, he, of course, being the man of connections that he is, would provide you a few extra options for your next license level, should you want them.
Ooh.
Including the Henry, a massive hammer-wielding frame, the Volk, a wolf frame, the Bunyan, a defender, the Jack, a scout and skirmisher, the Dorothy, a search and rescue mech, with nanites to heal, the Magarak, a mountain of steel and fire, the Orlando, a shining knight, the Anasi, a sniper, the Max, a how do you describe that? It's called The Dirge and Fall of Mankind. I think I just leave it at that. As
Okay.
well as the
Dibs.
Shahezarad,
Harrison.
which is just question marks.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Where would we read about these new mechs?
These would be in the Grim and Sons book, which I will send you all.
Thank you.
You
might
can
pick
find
up some
the
of
Grim and
that.
Sons book on itch.io.
Yeah, I definitely want to read through it.
So we have GMS and GAS. Which is-
G and S, yes.
GNS versus GMS. No
Yep.
confusion.
Not at all.
No,
All right.
no wonder they're obscure.
Oh yeah, smaller company, but you know.
The beautiful mech design, terrible SEO.
With that, I'm going to thank the lovely cast and crew that I have in front of me for being the amazing people that you all are, as well as thank the viewers for coming in, supporting us each and every week. We literally can't do this without you. Alright, I give these wonderful nerds one more chance to tell you who they are, and if you're working on any projects people can check out, where they can find it. We'll go clockwise, yeah. To my immediate left, James.
Hi, I'm James, better known as Geek James 513 on Twitter. I'll be back here on the upcoming Thursday to do the finale of Locust, which is a very mature horror stream. Unlike what I look like right now, it is actually taken very, very seriously. In just 2 days, holy shit. My book will go live on Kickstarter, Monstrous Beasts, A Guide to Friend Them. Darcy over here is a stretch goal writer that I hope we can get to because we're going to get some awesome content. But you might know a few other people who are working on that project, such as Amber from Better Known as the Space Chamber, a few other cool people. Yeah, there is a backer kit. You can go to oh, there it is. Sign up, and we're doing giveaways all weekend. And so I actually, after this, am going to be giving away a few EOG bundles of just PDFs we have, completely for free if you just sign up with the backer kit, because I got your email, so I'll just email it to you. That's it. I don't know what my November looks like. I'll be on Neon Lights November 1st to celebrate that. We got a really cool cast of interesting characters. I'll be GMing. So if you want to see spoilers from the book, ooh, I got some cool monsters. Like the first dragon, which is like a dinosaur dragon. It'd be cool. It's really fun.
Yeah. All right, that brings us up to Mike.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Fatum. You can find me on Twitter at Vengeance God, on Instagram at Broken Infinity Films, and on TikTok at Vengeance God 2. I went semi-viral there this week for talking about boots.
That don't fit.
And
Not what I
that
thought you were
don't
going to
fit.
say.
I'm also on three podcasts. We got the Ace of Geeks podcast, in which four best friends get together and talk about the nerdy stuff they saw and did that week. We've got the Yavin Radio, which is a hilarious improvised Star Wars podcast, and we've got Edge of Reality, which is our TTRPG podcast. We just finished up Kids on Brooms, and soon be heading to Candlekeep. Yeah, that's me for now. Hopefully more news on the League of Swords very soon.
They're also sponsored by Eldritch Osiris Games. It's true. I've just spread everywhere, even in
all
games
right.
that makes no fucking sense.
I'll take that money, sure.
All right, over to Darcy.
Hey friends, it's me, JC Darcy. I'm a writer, game designer, GM, performer, and producer, and I'm the director of operations at Girls from These Worlds, a real little company you may have heard of. We just programmed our winter one-shots. Holy shit, what a stacked list. There's going to be 16 wintry, festive, seasonally themed games running from dates that I should know. It's way in advance, don't worry, I'm going to tell you about it at some point, including all directors playing a D&D 5e game with special guest GM. It's not a Bria, don't worry. I would be screaming way louder if it was a Bria. This week
Why
is...
can't it be a Bria? I just want to meet her again.
She hasn't responded to our email yet.
All right, that's it. PAX Unplugged. I'm bugging her.
This week, I believe Regency Remix 2 starts this week. I may be wrong. I believe Dead Man's Switch, the Starfinder game with Aubrey, starts this week. I also may be wrong. Mice in the Herb Garden is definitely on. And Monster of the Week just finished, so no more of that. But we are currently booking into April, so if you want to come and tell a story with us, please come and fill in a creator app. If you're a woman or femme presenting an identifying person, we want to help tell your story, please come find us. It's a lovely community to be a part of. I really like it there.
Absolutely. All right, then that brings us over to Turk.
Hey everybody, I am Turk, or Turk Extended on Twitch and Twitter. I was of course playing Kismet. I just got to talk a lot more with people, and I really like that. For more of my stuff, you can catch me here on Tuesday playing Through the Breach, where I am also a problem, but this time in a much more aggressive manner. But it's going to be rootin', tootin', and shootin'. So it should be a lot of fun. Last Transmission is a Death in Space game I play in over on Neon Lights Roleplay on the 3rd, and that should be a lot of fun. We just we crash landed onto an abandoned mining planet where a strange, mysterious signal has come through. It's, if you need some horror spookums post Halloween, I think it's gonna be a great time. And then I'll be right back here on Sunday, so be sure to check that out. More to come, of course, as we fill in the schedule and get some things moving. So yeah, just make sure to support all the wonderful people you see on your screen here. They're awesome and deserve your love and respect. So yeah, go do it. Go do it. Be a good person.
For one of us.
Now
it's up to you to figure out which one.
One
me,
of us
don't
is
worry.
secretly a
I'm
computer
just saying
virus.
the backer kit's off of 8. It's 8 off of 200. Like, you have tomorrow today, and then I'm not giving away free shit.
All right. And of
It's not
course,
me.
I'm Andrew, your games master for the evening and for most evenings. Although in the coming weeks, because I just got a sneak peek at the schedule for next month. I'm very, very excited because we have some very cool new games. Because when we started doing this, they said, all right, you should pick one game and focus on it. That's how you build a community of people. And we said, no, we want to play all the games. So we are.
It's all Pathfinder 2nd Edition reflavored. Cyberpunk? No, Pathfinder now, just in a Cyberpunk setting.
I hate that. That is
Kids
a
on
massive
bikes?
bugbear. I hate
Kids on
that.
bikes? Nope, Pathfinder, just
Unfortunately,
reflavored.
our casting call for next month is closed. We did end with, I think, 36 submissions. It was fantastic. Well, we're
I
very
feel
excited. to
so
play with
bad
everyone.
for Tessa.
But yeah, keep posted on our Twitter at Lost Caravan RPG. Both the Twitter of all these wonderful people. And if you want to come join us and hang out and get ready for next casting call, you can join our Discord. Link is down below. Big old button that says Discord. It's where we hang out, post all of our casting calls, our schedules, and just generally be giant nerds. Our friends over at Tavernaut are currently live, so I'm going to throw a raid over to them. But before I do, just, I don't know, as always, be good people, do good things, and catch you next time.
Bye.